know.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about
Sure
to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have
the
an orgasm?
text?
I've never orgasmed during.
The biology text doesn't
Never.
do that for you. It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
Computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super.
What?
They got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone.
Oh man.
It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh.
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. We are so excited that you are here. It is Tuesday, September 28th, 2021. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. I'm happy the chat is ready to go. I completely lost track of time. That's Mike and Sean. I'm Ryan. Wow. This, whew. So, like, Will Smith's birthday was on Saturday, and I didn't get to celebrate it. And that kind of was a bummer. And then, like, it turns out that, like, Will Smith's trending because of, like, an intimacy coach and was going to create a harem of girlfriends or something. Listen.
There's some pretty impressive names on that list, too.
I just went, and then I looked at the clock, and it's 6:01. I hadn't updated titles. I only think I had the slobs open. Like, if this was radio, like, someone we'd be having to talking to today. Wow. So, I just basically lost, like, the last 20 minutes of my morning. How are you all?
Sometimes
Great.
Ryan gets lost looking in Will Smith's eyes.
Yeah.
And he has the new show thing that was announced for Nat Geo yesterday. I'm like,
That looks crazy.
I know, it looked great. Listen, I love he ends that trailer with this. My grandma used to always say that like some of the best things in life or something like that are on the other side of fear. And like I like that motto or some degree of that, right? Like you got to push through being nervous about doing something to like, you know, do the cool stuff. The only place that fear has a place is like stupid, scary games. You know, those aren't fun.
Will Smith would play the scary games.
Oh, okay, well I play with Will.
You don't? Is Sean not good enough?
Sean's great, Mike.
That's kind of rude. Sean, are you okay, Sean?
No.
Oh, see,
I'm sorry, Sean. I'm sorry, Mike. I hurt Sean's feelings.
that's really
Oh, he disconnected.
that's fine. We're better off without him anyway.
Wait.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Huh?
Whoa! What?
What?
It's a moose.
What?
It's a football stadium. It's a moose. There's Japan.
Oh, it's Japan.
It's a football
That was great.
stadium. Sing their song. Oh!
Oh,
Uh-oh.
hey, oh, he's in the void.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Now you're the finest. It's good to see you.
Oh god.
All right, I promise this is a show. Promise we have some stuff to get to.
when are we going live?
Yeah, take one. Ready? We're gonna have Dario Dieguez join us from Weird Beluga Studio. Great studio name, Weird Beluga Studio. No, don't shoot us with your canned air, please. Did you get all the crumbs out of the keyboard?
It's not crumbs. It's just like little bits of dust and stuff, and it's really annoying.
Well, that's why I keep my microphone so dust free.
I mean, now you do.
Right, Mike?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Better than before. It was real bad before. Holy moly.
I can draw some lines in my microphone. Anyway, Dario will join us. We're going to talk about Clid the Snail. It was one of our names of the morning from last month, so we're going to talk about that game. It's for PlayStation. Master Jordy's here. Good moron to you, Master Jordy. JF Downs, KJ, Kiki Low. Good moron to you. It is good to see everybody hanging out with us in our chat this morning on Twitch. Scott Chick as well. Kate Zaid said first, ? But that goes to Scott Chick. 41 after 5 o'clock was there. Bam.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
Yeah.
Wow.
Question from the audience, Sean. Did you go to Wembley?
No, I was gone. I didn't exist at that point.
Sean became Wembley.
That's the newest show. Newest co-host is Wembley.
Anyway, bottom line is, as I was late to the show because I was thinking about Will Smith, so I half-assed this whole topic of the day. It's Drink Beer Day. I like talking about beer, but I was like, what's the best beer? And then I was like, I realized not everyone drinks alcohol, so I was like, what's the best root beer? And then I feel like we've done that, like, in the last couple months. Did we do a root beer topic?
More than likely.
Yeah.
Probably.
So, anyway, I was trying to be inclusive. What's the best beer? I mean, like, pumpkin beer, Jordy said it. I was like, 'tis the season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not a big beer fan. Honestly.
Well,
I
and
like
that,
coffee.
but that makes sense, right? Because you said you kind of just like, when you have a beer, you have like regular beer, right? Like
Yeah, I just
Budweiser.
have a Miller High Life. It's the champagne of beers.
There you go.
I don't get the whole like, this tastes so good. It's a weird pumpkin hot dog flavored water. Yeah, it's just strange.
Hot dog flavored water.
Hot dog
Yeah,
beer.
you know, hot dog beer.
Everyone knows.
Oh, could you imagine if like that became a brewer's thing where they're like, hey, I'm gonna grab the bottom of the hot dog cart and make beer out of it.
So don't put it out there in the world because it's gonna end up happening.
Yeah, that's true. Chat, who genuinely likes hot dogs? Like, that, like, can we entice you, as we do on Gaming Morning Show, to be like, I'm going to have a hot dog for lunch?
I like brats.
Oh, hot dog adjacent, yes.
I'll eat a brat. I'm not gonna eat a hot dog though.
I like hot dogs.
I genuinely like hot dogs a lot.
They're made of horseradish.
Is that what they call horse hooves nowadays? Is radishes? It is a mystery meat, for sure.
Kiki likes crispy sausage.
Yes.
Crispy sausage.
Crispy.
Eat the crispy sausage.
Yeah, like Costco hot dogs. I know y'all don't all have Costco's, but Costco hot dogs.
Are you talking about like in the building, like in the place?
Yeah, when you
Oh,
go
yeah,
to like
those
a
are-
snack shack.
I'll make an exception for that.
And they cost like 50 cents.
Yeah, for reals, man.
$1.50. Don't even need the soda, please. Just give me the hot dog. Fine.
Yep.
They're so good.
See,
The
KJ
pizza's
knows it.
actually really good too.
Everything at the thingamabobber, the snack shack, is good.
I like all their free ones. Well, I used to like all their free ones until COVID happened, but
Oh, they're free
I'm
samples.
I'm a little leery about free samples at this point.
When you say crispy sausages, are you talking about like a breakfast sausage, Kiki, or is it just like a in the UK? It's like, hey, we have a varying degree of sausages that we eat at all times. Because I pretty much have breakfast sausage or like a hot dog adjacent sausage, right? Like a bratwurst or a kielbasa. Kielbasa's pretty okay.
Kielbasa sausage, your butt cheeks is warm.
Jordy said I went to Costco for the first time a few weeks ago and it was scary. Costco can be intimidating.
It's a very intense. I just blew
Intense,
up.
yeah.
2 people got blown up. Wow. It's a very it's. You're like, whoa! Like, look at all this stuff. I never knew I needed a 96-piece chicken wing set until you get there. You're like, yeah.
What were you saying, Sean?
Sorry.
No, I'd.
It was scary.
It might have been about getting blowed up.
Master.
Oh, you have to like mentally prepare to go to Costco.
Yep. Yep. Master Jordy needs an adult. Please.
What'd you buy there, Jordy? Did you get anything cool?
Well, and I think I
You have
saw
enough mayonnaise for the next 14 years.
His and Hers Live. They were talking about, I want to say it was them. I could be making that up, but they were talking about a Costco, or maybe it was just a YouTube bit where it's like, all right, we're just going to go in for one thing or something like that. Maybe that's a Target bit that spread to Costco. Anyway, point being is like, it's like, yeah, we do need like, 38 pounds of industrial deli meat. I don't know what industrial deli meat. Yeah, it's meat, but it's industrial. It's,
Made horse hooves.
it's stronger. It's stronger. It's stronger.
Do you guys
deli
have
meat.
Gordon Foods out there? I don't remember.
I don't think so. I don't know what that is.
It's like it's where like restaurants go to get a lot of their stuff. So again, like you get like a 12-pack of 18-ounce mayonnaise jars. It's like Costco light.
Yeah, we have a place that's called, or used to be called, Cash and Carry. That
Is that
has a
dumb
different
store?
name now. That's kind of the same thing.
U.S. Food Service, I believe is what they call it. Cash and Carry. They had a rebrand, or U.S. Foods or something. Listen, it's a pretty cool place. You can get like 13,000 hot dogs for $5 or something. So, yeah, it's where I was told to go. Like if you're having a party that you're catering, like your own like Super Bowl party or something.
What's the big store that's like bulk foods and whatnot? We used to go shop there all the time when we lived in Portland.
I don't know, but that would be a pretty good name. Bulk
What would?
foods and what? Bulk foods and whatnot. They should just call it that.
I want to say that was Cash and Carry, Mike. I'm gonna be
No,
honest
it
with you.
wasn't. Gosh, we have like bags. I'll find one. Not Safeway. It's, I don't know. Anyway,
So,
it was. This story sucks.
so to Jordy's Jordy's story though was great. I had to flash my grandma's membership card walking in like a VIP. I just bought a fountain drink because I panicked. And fun story, like 99 times out of 100, if you want to go to Costco just to eat their food, you can walk in the exit. No one checks your stuff.
No.
You can go grab the food and then walk back out the exit. So you don't, not to burst your bubble, Jordy, but just so you know, next time you feel like a fountain drink from Costco,
Just
you
walk
don't
in
need
and
grandma's
grab it,
card,
walk in.
okay? But they said they checked his receipt for the fountain drink, which I've never had happen to me. So.
What are you doing here? I just want a hot dog. Let me see. I'm sorry, what?
Okay, please spread. You know, like a
Dude, those people take their job seriously.
Well, I mean, that's the whole system, though. Like
Yeah.
Costco's whole business model relies on that receipt being checked at the very end. Oh, I'm sorry.
And if you have a kid with you, they'll draw a smiley face.
That's true.
I don't know about you, but I get those smiley faces just for walking in.
The one up here, there's a lady that has stickers, and she gives them to the kids. My wife doesn't like Costco, though. She's like, it's not worth $60. What are you talking about? It's not worth $60.
First off, good moron, Dandy. Well, you don't have a Costco like food bar, like
Dan, you're
yeah.
thinking of the dumpster. We don't. You're not supposed to eat out of that. That's not okay.
Dandy, were you thinking of the dumpster? That seems unlikely. Oh, yeah. So most of ours in Oregon, at least, are inside. Yeah.
Same here. That would make so much more sense if it was like outside the doors.
Oh,
And there
yeah.
are some that are.
In Oregon.
I don't know about in Oregon.
Okay.
I just in the world.
Yes,
The ones in California were frequently that way.
Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen them in other states. I just have never seen them in Oregon.
Yeah.
Bad microphone.
Who bopped their microphone? Wasn't me.
Bad microphone.
We gotta get a jingle like that when someone hits their microphone. there's a trend on like the Instagrams or TikToks where people will like film a video in a mirror, but they'll all have like all of their cameras out, you know, and it's like, which one is filming? We could have who bopped their microphone.
I just want to point out, Ryan just went grandpa here on the Instagrams and the
I
TikToks.
sure did. Yep, the Instagram and the TikToks.
makes me think of a movie with Vince Vaughn and Will Ferrell where they're in the frat, and he keeps talking about it being on the line. Yeah, no, you just put the pictures on the line. And they're like, no, it's online. Yeah, on the line. Like, no, there's not a line.
Was that old school?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
That's
man.
funny.
I turned 40 and suddenly I don't remember anything. You know, there's the place with the bricks. And
I
they
used to
got
go to this
the
place in Oregon where they had the food.
door. There's the bulk foods and whatnot.
Right, well, we
Bulk
lost.
foods and stuff.
Well, that's what someone said. I think it was Downs. Is like that'd be a good name for something. Foods and stuff from Parks and Rec? ? Yep. So there you go.
How'd
That's
you
the
know?
place where you buy all the stuff. It's foods and stuff. I promise it's going to be okay. We're going to make it through this show. It's 6:24 on the West Coast. It is 9:24 out on the East. It is 2:24 for those watching in the UK. An hour from now, we'll talk to Dario Dieguez.
Winco. Called Winco. I knew I'd get there.
Oh, you mean Winco? Yeah.
Yeah, Winco.
How did you describe it?
Bulk foods and whatnot.
That's true.
Pretty
They do
sure
have
only
like a
they're
pretty
not-
significant bulk food section. So
It's great. Sorry, go ahead.
wait, was the Vince Vaughn movie that he was talking about the internship with at Google,
Yeah, no.
or you're talking about the frats?
I'm to the frats.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's old school. I've never seen the internship. By the way, good moron to you, Joel.
And
Top of the moron.
What's wrong with me?
Yep, KJ, you're right.
cool.
That's how Winco got its name.
Yeah.
So
Whoa, what?
dropping knowledge.
I gotta write that down.
Mike's head literally exploded right now. Literally. So I just love Jordy's story. I mean, Jordy, you're already in the driver's seat for Billy Thundergun Award. Like, that's such a great story. Just got a fountain drink and I left. So good. Scary.
And they still checked your receipt.
All right, let's do this. We got to get the headlines of the day. We got news on the way. Some of the stories that we'll tell you about later. 14,000 plus pancakes. We like that.
Put it on a pancake.
North Carolina and a bear and a playground.
Grrr.
We like that. And we'll go back to space.
Nerd alert.
That's on the way, too. It's all ahead. Gaming Morning Show. Time to get the news. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, September 20th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news. First up, we have some Hasbro news. Hasbro now has a video game division.
Oh.
Yeah. The Gathering maker Wizards of the Coast, which became a full-fledged division of Hasbro in February, has established a new game studio dubbed the Durham.
Mm-hmm.
What was it dubbed?
Yeah. What's that, Robo, Sean?
You got a filter on? What's
Rayleigh Durham.
what? This is city.
Yeah,
What's
I
the
think
name of
it's
the
in
game?
North Carolina. The team's led by B Games veterans. Action issues?
No.
Not in the least.
No. It's definitely something else.
It's not you. It's me.
I think a pigeon hit the wire or something. All right, let's do our favorite
Squirrel.
game. Everyone count. Ready? 1,
2,
3,
4.
5.
7.
Oof. How about I go full screen? You leave and come back because I'm just not. I think you at least at best disconnect from Discord. Good morning to KLF. It is good to see you. We're doing Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news. We're getting the headlines of the day, video game style, and very excited about it. I don't remember telling Mike to leave, but Mike left anyway. I think Mike left in solidarity for you.
Solitaire.
So that was nice of you. All right, let's go back to the newsroom. We're learning about the first story of the day.
Hasbro news. Magic the Gathering maker Wizards of the Coast has become a full-fledged division of Hasbro in February, and now they have a video games division dubbed Rayleigh Durham Studio. The team's led by WB Games veterans who lent their talents to the Hitman and Batman Arkham franchises, so they have some pretty good talent in their pocket. And they announced their first game is going to be a third-person G.I. Joe game, which is currently in development. Yeah.
Are they gonna make
So
it
that
like
could be cool.
real people, or are they gonna make it like an action? Like, remember Small Soldiers? We talked about that movie. Wouldn't that be a cool game where it's like the action figures running around?
Yeah, and we don't know, but I think they should go that way because if it's just real people, it's just going to seem like a Call of Duty knockoff. And if this is actually made by like a part of Hasbro, it should look like G.I. Joes, in my opinion.
I agree.
Like
we'll see.
the little action figures?
Yeah, like have cool like basically
Yeah, it should be more-
animated action figures running around.
Yeah. It should be more cartoony,
Yeah.
but good.
True.
During their February investor event, Wizards of the Coast president Chris Cox says, in addition to developing our own IP, we will also be leveraging some perennial Hasbro favorites with an eye towards developing them digitally. Hasbro has an amazing vault of brands with decades of stories and characters with generations of fan coattails to tap into. We will bring these brands to digital life and develop experiences that resonate with the lifestyle gamer in ways that are new, fresh, and provocative.
I like it.
So we'll see. We'll see. And I mean, the talent they have from WB Games is promising. So we'll see what comes of this. Remember like
The Titans.
6 months ago when we talked about Super Nintendo World?
Yes. I can't wait to go.
Well, when we go, assuming that we don't get to go until 2024, Super Nintendo World's going to expand to include a Donkey Kong themed world.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's
Just wreck things.
I'm gonna wreck it. No, that's wreck. That's wreck.
Just throw barrels all over the place.
The theme park is getting its first expansion, expected to open in 2024. The Donkey Kong themed world land area is going to increase the size of Super Nintendo World by about 70%.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
So
say
They're
that
just
again.
basically building another theme.
It's
park.
increasing
gonna
it by
almost-
70%.
Yeah, so it's going to almost double in size.
That's not an addition. That's like a whole new thing.
Excuse me, honey. I was thinking we should expand our house a little bit.
I'm
You
gonna
know?
tell Megan that later.
Yeah. It's like
I'd
we
like
had
to
on
expand my office
like
by
70%
70%.
more. Just a little addition, you know?
Mhm.
I would love to see what Mike could do with 70% more office. There'd be so many things on his desk.
Just more scarves,
It'd be a huge desk.
2 more
I've
berries.
got a bunch of scarves upstairs in the closet because I don't have room.
You know what
For
they
them.
say about a big deck.
He said desk. Bob. Gosh, go back to sleep. I'm sorry.
Jail Bonnier, president and CEO of Universal Studios Japan, said Super Nintendo World creates a whole new level of theme park entertainment and has quickly become an exciting must-do experience for our guests. We're thrilled to continue working with Nintendo as we fulfill our vision to bring their characters and stories to life. Our new Donkey Kong themed area will bring even more excitement and fun to the Super Nintendo World experience.
70% more fun.
You can put a number on it exactly. Actually,
And then our last news story of the day, in a rare non-video gaming story, it has been announced that a new version of D&D is coming in 2024.
Okay, I get it.
it's a long time.
They had D&D Celebration 2021, and they announced during that the next iteration of Dungeons and Dragons, not officially named D&D 6e, will be coming out in 2024 to celebrate their 50th anniversary. Not much more has been said about it, other than his name is Winninger, Ray Winninger, executive producer at D&D. He said that it'll largely be designed based on community feedback from the 5th edition. He says, quote, "We really, really appreciate that feedback. We're doing our best to give you the version of the game that you really want." So there you go.
Yeah, I mean the first half, I was really confused. Like a non-gaming story, but you said non-video gaming story. Gotcha.
It's a game. No.
Yeah, it's just not video.
No, it is a gaming morning show. Yeah.
It's not video gaming morning show.
And always last minute release, we finish off today's gaming show morning gaming news with the world renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. We have Ghost Runner out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. Away, the Survival series out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC. Lemnis Gate out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and PC. New World out on PC. Neo, The World Ends With You out on PC. Harvest Moon, One World out on Xbox One. It's really got grouped together. The game which I almost made name of the morning just so I could make Ryan say it. Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot, The First Cases out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, PC, and Mac. Connect Tank out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Knockout Home Fitness out on Switch. In Sound Mind out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and PC. Steel Assault out on Switch and PC. Dandy Ace out on Xbox One, and Switch.
Dandy Ace.
Dandy, is this your game?
Dandy.
Oh. You an ace?
Alchemic Cutie out on Xbox One, G Darius HD out on Switch, Warp Frontier out on Switch, and Anton Ball Deluxe out on Switch. Fantasy Friends Under the Sea out on Switch, Concordia Digital Edition out on PC, and for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Unmetal out on Switch and PC.
Unmetal.
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 It's like
Do you think
Uncola.
the Concordia game is you get a second chance to drive the boat, the big boat that got beached in Italy or wherever it was?
Yes,
Maybe.
'cause I don't have a clue what that
No?
is. Was it called Concordia?
Yeah, it was a giant cruise ship that some captain like beached by accident and
Whoopsie
it
doodle.
completely destroyed. I was like, whoa! Did everyone see that?
Beep beep.
No one saw that, right?
Can't back up. It's not working. Well,
That
thankfully,
name just made me think of there's Concordia University.
Mm.
it's a digital version of the colleges. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Where you
Well,
learn how to drive cruise ships.
at least you didn't pick Agatha Christie, Hercule Poirot. The first cases.
Hercule Poirot.
Poirot.
Nailed it.
Because otherwise I
I had
would
to
have had
look
to
up-
say that.
I was like, ugh, French name. I need to look this up. That's why I had to look it up.
Like, oh
And
no,
it's
I
me.
have to do more work. I did like New World followed by Neo. The world ends with you. That was a good sequence. Congratulations, Unmetal. Our name of the morning. It's now eligible for name of the month consideration and a giveaway that we will give to you. We're gonna do a giveaway today, and then I forgot, so we're gonna do it a different day. We're gonna do name of the month coming up. Listen, I barely got us on the air. Okay,
On Thursday, right? 'Cause
I
we
think-
can't do it on Tuesday.
we should do a bare minimum expectation for Hefty today. All right, I'm gonna deliver you the bare minimum. We're on the air. That's all I can promise.
The bare necessities?
Sure.
Bare necessities. I don't know the words to the song.
I also really like that game of counting chicken that we had in chat just a second ago. It was like,
That was good.
well, it was like it would pause, and then it's like, who's gonna do one? You gonna do it? Nah, I did like 2 of them ago. All right, well, you do it.
Y'all did very good. We're very proud of you.
Proud of you. All right, congratulations, Unmetal. If you missed any of the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, just find us on Twitter.
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
It is good to see you.
A warm welcome to our official head of research and development, K-Laugh.
K-Laugh has checked in. Lady K is here as well.
Top of the Mora.
It's good to see you all. Thank you for being here, Gaming Morning Show. It's beer day. If you want to chime in with your favorite beers, honestly, it's a very throwaway topic. You can talk about whatever you want.
Ryan forgot we did the morning show.
It's International Poke Day. What's the difference between sushi and poke?
One of them starts with an S, the other one starts with a P.
It's a good start. Anyone else? Okay. It's
Anyone?
Strawberry Cream Pie Day. Good Neighbor Day.
That's right.
World Rabies Day. World. What? It's got to be like World Rabies Awareness Day, right?
No, we just get rabies today.
Are we celebrating
That's-
rabies?
That's your goal. Well, yeah, you got to treat rabies the same as everyone else, man.
Sean had the Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina story. It's National North Carolina Day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I wonder if
Rabies.
the people who made that studio went to North Carolina or North Carolina State and Duke. Yeah.
I have an answer to your pokey question.
Oh, please.
It's generally speaking, pokey would refer to raw pieces of tuna cut into cubes, and marinated with soy sauce, sesame oil, maybe mixed with some onion. Though the variations go far beyond this generalization, pokey doesn't necessarily have to be tuna or even seafood, nor does it have to be raw or cubed. So yeah, there you go. That's what pokey is. Yeah.
Off the top of your head.
Oh, right. Boo! Look at that.
So it's similar to sushi, but
It's like a salad, not a put
it's
together.
like a sushi salad. So
Yeah,
you could do a
yeah.
sushi salad, but I don't like that. I'm more of a pokey Mon.
Sometimes I like to go on Facebook and poke you people.
Oh my gosh, I forgot you could do that on Facebook.
That's thanks to Chris. I remember that because he was playing that game where you like poke your friends. It was Emily goes away. It's supposed to be heart, but he kept saying he would say greater than 3, which was pretty funny.
Way back in 2006, when I first
Back
signed
when
up
I
for
was
the
a kid.
Facebook, I used to poke people all the time.
God, I hate when people do that.
National Voter Registration Day, which I did see trending on Twitter today. Also today, Happy 28th was trending, and it's just a whole bunch of pictures of 2 people, one of which is...
Arkansas's favorite harpsichord player.
So I've never needed Austin more than I do right now to explain what the hell Happy 28th is.
I'm sure
Austin
it's
come back.
Harry Styles' birthday.
Is it really?
Just kidding. Oh, no.
Oh, no. What you
That'd
do
be
know
really funny.
is there's a state called Iowa. And if you go there, according to Ben Hooper of UPI, former guest of the show, in fact, 1 week ago, we had Ben Hooper on. It was Ben Hooper Day, the Ben Hooper interview. And this one has to do with our favorite thing.
I am your pancake expert.
Oh, God. This is what you want to talk about it, Bob? Jeez. Before we get into that, the number 28 holds an important significance to Lewis and Harry and could be the day Lewis and Harry became engaged or married or their anniversary date. There's like a whole thing about, I don't know, whatever. Pancakes. Iowa town. There's a town in Iowa. Do you guys know what it's called? Town. In Iowa City's annual
Winco.
Pancake Day celebration featured a Guinness World Record being broken when a total of 14,280 pancakes were served up at the festival. Organizers of Pancake Day in Centerville, Iowa, said 2,400 pounds of pancake batter were donated for the event by grocery chain Hy-Vee, which previously set the Guinness record for the largest serving of pancakes at 13,000 in Blue Springs, Missouri in June. Sean, look out. There's pancakes chasing you. About 100 volunteers who represented numerous local businesses cooked up 14,280 pancakes from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturday to take the record. Oh, there was a period. There wasn't a period. Whoops. They did it on Saturday. Good job, guys. Organizers said about 17,000 pancakes are usually served during an average pancake day, but the number was reduced for the record attempt to ensure all of the pancakes followed Guinness requirements. The requirement stipulated that each pancake must be at least 5 inches in diameter and no more than 0.39 inches thick.
It's very
That's your
specific.
world record, Pat. Who came up with that?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
no, it can't be point 4 or point. Yep, 4/10 of an inch. Not okay.
When I order pancakes next time, I'm gonna specify that they need to be they need to meet
Guinness.
the Guinness requirements.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring like a ruler in there too. I'll be like, no, hold on, I gotta check. Let's see. Not too big. Yeah, I need some more.
Like to send them back, please.
Yeah, can I see the chef? Why?
Sir, this is an IHOP. We don't have a chef.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. We don't even have pancakes.
Where did I get these then? What happened? Well, thank you, Ben Hooper. Congratulations to Centerville, Iowa. Breaking a Guinness Book of World Records. I love Rocket League's messages. They're so dramatic. It's like, your party was destroyed
Why did you
because
destroy
of a
my
connection
party?
error.
Oh, thanks, Sean.
You know what I mean?
It
Like,
was probably me.
it's destroyed. So,
You gotta make the noise though.
it's just so dramatic. We have Kate Zaid asking, I feel like State Farm is behind the Good Neighbor Day, which I'd heard Jake from State Farm all the time that I was like, wait, I don't even remember that as a slogan, but like even at the end of Jake commercials, he goes, like a good neighbor. So never mind.
Because Jake is a good neighbor. So.
It is. Yes, Master Jordy, you won the giveaway that we didn't have. So absolutely.
Hey, way to go, Jordy.
Congratulations, Jordy. It's important that you
You are one of life's winners.
Lady K said the stack of pancakes would be no match for me. you have that back? Or is it too hard? I don't know how your green screen works.
Is it too hard? Oh,
Let's see.
there it
The
is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That looks like about 20? 25 maybe?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
I want to believe that drizzle of syrup on the right hand side of the frame is it's like that because they took the picture, but then I know too much about food photography where I'm like, I'm sure that's like gelatin glue or something. Ugh.
Yeah. It's too bad.
According to resident culinary expert KJ, technically waffles have more fat to aid their crispiness.
Maybe they should do some sit-ups.
Oh, and we have a recommendation for kimchi pancakes. 1010 would recommend. Quiet actually counted them all. There were 23. There were 23 pancakes in that stack. Wow.
Good job, Quiet.
Watch out for Quiet if we do the jelly bean contest where we have a jar of jelly beans.
Why'd they do a stack of 23? That seems like a
You know, it's a very
odd amount.
Illuminati, probably.
Yeah,
Michael Jordan was making them.
Those are Michael Jordan pancakes.
So
They're like the
sushi
Guinness
chef,
pancakes,
sushi
but they're 0.4 inches thick.
Yeah, those ones don't count. They're
Scott Chick said, I had beef brisket savory pancakes the other day. Knew I took a pic of it for a reason. So you basically made pancakes out of beef brisket?
wait, like okay, hold on. So you put brisket on a pancake, or you ate a brisket and called it a pancake?
Like, I'm picturing a stack of beef brisket.
A stack of beef brisket.
And
And
then
we'll just call these pancakes.
meat pancakes.
Meat cakes.
Hey, amber colored glue. Yum. Well, amber is the color of my energy.
Who's Amber?
Whoa! It turns out that, yeah, it was beef brisket on top of pancakes. So if I'm getting this correctly, you took the beef brisket and you put it on a pancake. Is that what you're telling me you did? I mean, that wouldn't be bad. I like
said
chicken
you
and
took a
waffles.
picture of it.
Yeah.
Where is that picture?
Discord. Discord that pic.
Whoa.
See, it's in your head now. Whoa! Put the picture of the pancakes in the Discord, please. Whoa!
Looks like a McDonald's Big Mac on top of a pancake. Wait, hold on.
Ugh, gross. No, don't sell me it. Don't sell it to me that way. Ugh.
Yeah, that's Scott Chick. Did you just go to McDonald's? Sure, this is McDonald's.
Discord that. All right.
Excuse me. What? Bro. Twitch Live. So I'm officially unaffiliated from Twitch. I'm pretty excited.
Ah, I missed.
Oof.
I-
Oofta. You missed.
Kate Laugh said, best beer I ever had was in a parking lot of Ommegang Brewery. Oh, Ommegang. But it wasn't Ommegang beer. A home brewer had brought a keg of triple IPA sweetened with agave nectar that shut the place down. All the brewers were out in the parking lot drinking the person's beer? What? Was that person out to sabotage Ommegang?
I've got a life. Got a problem with you, Ommegang. Ommegang. No. Whoa.
What an interesting thing that the person was like
these
just
guys
hanging out at Ommegang. It's like, hey, I'm gonna bring this over. Yeah,
guys
Jordy, we are
are
happy
doing
that you
this.
stopped in as well. And if you missed Jordy's 5 Questions GMS, which again was a week ago, we had a very big Tuesday show a week ago. It is on our YouTube.
His 24-hour stream. It's he'll be doing another one tomorrow.
Congratulations, Jordy. Honestly, Jordy seemed unfazed by the 24 hours.
Well, mostly for 23 of the hours. The last hour, I think Pickle and I were playing a game and kind of like chuckling a little bit because he got that 1,000-mile stare going on at the very end there. But he did. I mean, for 24 hours, that was pretty dang good.
The 1,000-mile what?
Stare, where he was just kind of like staring past everything. Like he wasn't. The whole like. No reaction, just kind of. There you go. Cool.
Nice job, Jordy. And I would stare 1,000 miles. We got birthdays next.
Is it Sean's birthday?
Probably.
Probably.
I got it. I don't got it.
I had your back.
Oh, gross.
Why am I stuck on this post? Thank you, whoever did that. It was them, but they knocked me free. I was stuck on that post. I couldn't get free.
No. Okay.
Good job, Mike. All right, new restaurant from KJ. Put it on a pancake. Everything is on a pancake.
And pancakes aren't on the menu. It just comes underneath whatever you order.
That's kind of the
no
plate.
plates, just pancakes.
I actually really like that idea.
Can I get that without the pancake? And we'll just be like, I don't know what you're
Get
talking
out.
about.
You just tell me like there is no pancake, but it's served on. Nope. That's just the way that we serve it. It's on
That's
this
just
item.
The way it is. It's a pancake.
Nice angle, Sean. I was setting up right side because I figured you'd have to skip it across the front, and you managed to get it in.
Good at getting it. Rocket League. Rocket League.
KJ, I'm on board. I listen. Here's the thing. Like, I've actually always been intrigued about like owning a restaurant of some sort. I always, for some reason, thought it'd be like a pub or something. But I've heard that it's like one of the most difficult things to get into. Right? Like, they fail a lot. There's a lot of liability behind everything, and it's like I don't know if I really want to do that. But I've always been intrigued. So.
I really want to open up a food truck.
Well, maybe that's what put it on a pancake could be.
Well, mine's a sushi food truck.
Well, put that on a pancake.
Yeah, all the sushi goes.
That's just gross.
No, it's not gross. It's the serving vessel. Some people use plates, and some use pancakes.
We have a sushi food truck called Run Fish Run.
What?
It's gonna look like Run Fish Run.
Oh, Run Fish Run.
Yeah. And it's gonna look like a giant koi.
Good moron, Gabe Pride. Thank you for the host on Twitch. Appreciate that. We're winners, chat. Look at that. We did it. Get wrecked, losers.
Noobs.
All right. It's a 6:54
PM.
on the West Coast, 9:54 on the East Coast.
AM.
It's 2:54 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Ooh, Quiet's got a good point. Not gonna lie, a sushi burrito, but with a burrito made out of pancakes with syrup would be delicious. Oh wow, you had a first actual beer yesterday, and like, what'd you choose for your first beer voyage? Redo. Because it wasn't like your maiden voyage, but it was your.
Scott check that doesn't look appetizing at all. Sorry.
Really? It has
Yeah,
brisket and
it's-
pancakes. It's got to be good.
Yeah, you're gonna love it, Ryan.
Oh, Ryan's not gonna be.
You're gonna love it so much.
Well, they don't need the stupid sauce. What a waste! You ruin a great. Oh, the mustard, Oh,
Yeah, I think if you took the sauces off, maybe it would, but as is does not look appetizing whatsoever.
Well, okay. When I get chicken and waffles, it's a waffle with a chicken piece and then some syrup. Simple,
Yeah.
and you don't even need the syrup to be honest.
You mean pancake sauce?
pancake sauce? Is that a callback?
Just yeah.
We used to call it pancake sauce. See, pancake sauce sounds like what KFC would call it because they can't call it syrup. Because if you ever get those things from KFC and it's buttery spread and honey sauce because they can't call it actually items. Pancakes.
So the other one over there with Scott Chick looks pretty good. The one with the chocolate and the strawberries and I'm guessing that's ice cream. But yeah, if they took all this crap off, I mean, there's like, is that coleslaw?
Listen, I know it's a slippery slope, but why wouldn't Twitch like allow you to put pictures,
On a pancake.
No, put them in the chat. Like it'd be great if everyone could just see this.
Put it on a pan.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Mike. All right, let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, we'd like to celebrate with you. And we have not one, but two community birthdays to celebrate today. Only one of them is actually today. And that is the likes of Earthling Gaming. Today is Earthling's birthday. It's your birthday song. It isn't very long. And then we found out yesterday on Kiki Lowe's stream. That it was apparently Jubbly Tropical's birthday.
That was very rude of him not to tell us.
Unacceptable.
No.
Okay, I think that's how you get to Earthling. I thought I had an actual shout-out built for Earthling. But yeah, Jubbly was playing with Kiki yesterday, and Kiki was like, yeah, it's Jubbly's birthday. And Kiki's usually very reliable to share birthdays with me in advance, and I missed that one. So I'm sorry, Kiki. It's my fault. So,
Way to go, Kiki.
to Jubbly Tropical, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
And breaking news. This just in from Hofbrew. Today is Patreon subscriber Five Sill's birthday. So to Five Sill, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
There you go. Great. And speaking of birthdays, Forgiven John has just jumped in the chat. Good moron to you, Forgiven John. It's good to see you. Yesterday,
Top of the moron.
Forgiven John tweeted out that there was going to be a gender reveal party because Forgiven John's kiddo was promoted to Big Brother, right? Is that what I saw?
Yeah.
So Forgiven John's gonna have another kiddo, and yesterday was apparently the gender reveal party on stream. What'd you find out? What kind of what brand are you getting?
Winco.
It's your gender reveal party song. It's hard to say.
Another one?
Toot toot.
You're having a boy. You're having a boy.
It doesn't go.
Toot toot.
Well, congratulations, John.
Your
Congrats.
boy.
That's awesome.
I was thrown into the war zone out of the womb.
Oh gosh,
I was born with a controller in my hand.
kind of weird.
I was busting noobs while I was drinking bottles.
Get wrecked, noob. If that's not his first words, I'm gonna be really upset, John.
What was your first word? Dada, what was your first word? Get wrecked,
Get
noob!
wrecked, noob. He's like, what? Nothing. Oh gosh. That's funny. Nice. You shouldn't call your wife names. Gosh.
Honestly, John, I would get popped right out of the gulag as like a little onesie. Look at that
Yeah.
right on the front.
You should sell those, John. You've just paid for another new house. Just make a line of baby Warzone gear. Popped out of the gulag, get wrecked, noob. There's an enemy with like a picture of a like broccoli There you
You could get 70% more house now. All bad. Celebrity birthdays today. Janine Garoppolo. Nope, that's a quarterback's last name. Janine Garofalo.
I don't know. Jimmy had a sister?
Jimmy Garoppolo's sister, Janine Garoppolo, turns 57 today.
Oh no.
Janine Garoppolo. There was some movie that was, again, back in like when HBO was one of the like 17 channels we had. It was on like over and over. There's a movie with Janine Garofalo and Uma Thurman. Something about cats and dogs. K-Laugh. Uma Thurman, Janine Garofalo. Something about cats and dogs. Probably like late 90s. Hit me up. Mira.
You're pretty close. It's truth about cats and dogs.
Why do we even... K-Laugh, you're fired. Mike's just doing your job
no.
now. We don't even need
No,
you
I
anymore.
didn't even have to research that one.
Nope.
I was
Fired.
trying to remember. Okay,
K-Laugh.
K-Laugh, you're still fired.
I like how K-Laugh's not even here right. Oh, wait, no. He said congrats, John, just like 4 seconds ago.
96,
Never mind.
by the way.
Oh, that was pretty good. Mid-90s. It was from the late 1900s. Have you seen that on the Instagram? These kids out here really calling it the
That's
late
great.
1900s. Mira Sorvino turns 54 today. I have no
Man,
clue
it's
who
like-
that is.
She was
Her
in
middle name
movies.
is Catherine.
That's
Oh, wait. You're talking about Mira Catherine Sorvino?
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She was
I know who that
in
is.
movies about people.
So this actress was in movies.
Yep. I could work at Cleveland.com.
Naomi Watts, actress, turns 53 today.
Oh. So I know who Naomi Watts is, and I can't think of one movie that she was in though. Oh, King Kong, the cinematic masterpiece, King Kong.
The one with
Black.
Jack Black?
Yep.
I've never seen it.
The next one. This is so exciting, everybody.
We're on the edge of our seat, Mike.
Bob, you want to tell us? No, Bob. Bob's not gonna do it. All right, fine. It's Hildart Duff's birthday. She turns 34 today.
It's your Wait, no, we don't do that for celebrities.
Unless she's here.
She's
Hillary?
she's gonna play the Hildart. Are you around?
Are you here?
She's gonna be the lead in the upcoming series How I Met Your Father.
Is anyone excited for that?
What?
That
No.
sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
It's
like,
like,
hey, this was successful. Let's just throw something else together.
yeah, it feels too soon, right?
Yeah.
Like-
I loved 60 to 70% of How I Met Your Mother, but it does not need a spinoff.
Yeah,
I've never seen a full episode of How I Met Your Mother.
it's pretty okay. That might be the first time in almost a year that we've heard your dog bark on the stream.
That was a good one, too.
Yeah. It sounded like Dixie was having his kickoff. Har, 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 har. I mean, Mike's noise gate's usually really solid. Like, that one got through the goalie.
Yeah, that was
Usually the noise gate's too solid.
A fan
FedEx
of
guy.
Hildart Duff and Harry
Here.
Clarence Styles.
What's your problem?
It looks like he's doing like a...
Yeah,
Woo!
It's like he's doing a body
that's-
roll.
that's his tryout for to work at a car lot.
Wacky waving
He's gonna be
inflatable
one of
arm
those dancing
flailing
guys. You can't. You're too small. They won't see you.
No joke. This last weekend, the Oregon Duck, or 2 weekends ago, dressed up as a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man at the football game.
Nice.
I'll put the picture in the Discord.
Yeah, you should.
Any other birthdays? It's 7:04. We got to get out.
There's a drummer. He's 35.
Congratulations.
Some dude from the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, but the name doesn't sound familiar.
It's not Will Smith though, is it? That was Sunday,
No.
Saturday. Oof,
Yeah.
missed that one. I'm gonna have to read some articles. We'll be back at
Confucius
7:15.
It was Confucius's birthday. So there you go.
2 before 1995. Lawsuit or not lawsuit? This thing
There's
gaming
no
history.
way. Not lawsuit.
All right, not lawsuit. 1992. Midway Amusement Games brought out Mortal Kombat 4.0 to the arcade.
All right, everyone get their tube amusement devices.
So you are correct.
correct.
Not a lawsuit. 1994. Lawsuit or not lawsuit?
Not lawsuit.
Atari and Sega Enterprises settle their lawsuit.
See, not a
correct.
lawsuit because it's settled.
With Sega
Not a
paying
loss.
Atari $90 million. In return, Atari had to give 7.4% of its rights to Sega and rights to 70 Atari patents. 2005, Overdose, Total Overdose, A Gunslinger's Tale came out. 2010, Dead Rising 2 came out. And 2017, Golf Story. Calaf, Golf Story came out for the Switch back in
Which
2017.
story?
It's the story of a golf ball.
This is the story of a golf ball that went into the water.
Dario Dieguez comes your way 7:25 a.m. Pacific time from Weird Beluga
Not
Studios.
Diego.
Yep, not Diego. Diego's in the back.
I thought so. Yesterday, Diego messaged me on Discord, and I thought that it was Quiet I Am Gaming because they referenced giving us a picture, and I was like, oh, he's like, God, do I send the picture here? And I was like, Quiet have another name? And then he's like, I'm from Weird Beluga Studio, and I was like, I don't know what that is, but I think it's for the show. So I gave him the email, and he sent it along. But I was real confused for a while, like real confused.
We'll talk about Clid the Snail, game that came out last month. Also, we'll have sports. It's all on the way. Gaming Morning Show. Sean, Mike, Hefty. It is Tuesday, September 28th, 2021. Thank you for being here wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. 7:45 on the West Coast, 10:45 on the East, and 3:45 for those watching in the UK.
I missed something.
He usually does his time call outs and he's like whatever in the in the UK, and then he sings in the afternoon, but he hasn't said UK yet, so he just segued right into singing in the UK.
All right.
We broke Ryan.
Broke you. You never laugh like that. On the
What?
street. You never get that like instantly when you start laughing.
Well, you started singing, and so I was prepping my like do-loos that I do, and then you said in the UK. It really.
Should we do a side by side?
No.
Okay. Oh crap! You and I both went back. Oh no! Oh, I mean, yay! Just like no! Yay! Just like we planned. Oh no! It's a roller coaster of emotions right now. Oh no! Oh, nice try.
Oh
Nice try.
no.
Oh no! That was the actual oh no. All right, stick around. Coming up when we return, Kiki Hello.
Kiki what? Did you just call her Kiki Ho?
No, that would be absurd. Live on Update Watch 2021. And if you see what we originally thought was only going to be a 60%, I'm motioning to nothing. There's nothing there. I need an error. I need a point. If you see right here, that's a progress bar. And we're not making much progress, but we are 12% more than we were last time we checked. We'll have more news coming up here shortly. With
Too bad you're not at 69. That would've been awesome.
I was at 69 something this morning. What was it? The
I'm sorry, what?
It was a
A fan of Hildart Duff and Harry Clarence Styles, Carly Rae Jepsen and Garfunkel. Viron. Please do not Google that. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, today's interview and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. And follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS, at HeftyGoof, at Sports.Gaming, and at Look, It's Mike O. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
morning, gamer. It's Gaming Morning Show. We are continuing on Tuesday, September 28th, 2021. Mike, Sean, and Ryan with you. Thank you for being here wherever you may be. Dario Dieguez will join us in about 10 minutes from now. We'll talk about Clid the Snail, the new game from Weird Beluga Studios. Your lawsuit or not?
Solidarity.
I'm freezing because I don't know what to do now.
If Mike's not here, I'm not gonna be here.
So left side, we're good. Right side can continue.
Yeah.
Okay. Diego, this is Diego Cam. I never expected a lizard to be so active. Like I always imagined them to be very like relaxed and sleeping.
I think he knows he's on the show.
I mean, he is the official mascot of Gaming Morning Show. That's the Gaming Morning Lizard back there.
Choofs. GML.
Didn't Mike say something about getting a bigger enclosure?
Yeah. At Diego home.
'Cause Diego looks like
That's what they're
Diego's
called.
kind of frustrated with how little of room Diego has.
He wants to come hang out.
It's like, that's my microphone right over there. If I could just get... Wait. Is Diego also in a box?
Is Diego Bob?
Are Bob and Diego brothers?
Is Diego Bob's son?
Is Bob a lizard?
Is Diego a lizard?
Is Diego got an amazing voice?
I don't know, because Mike won't give him the microphone.
Quiet's got a good point. Have we ever seen Diego and Bob in the same room?
Nope. Like I should come back for this.
Apparently solidarity runs out at some point. Wonder if Mike's gonna let him talk.
Let him talk. I was gonna hit the table, but I'll spill my coffee.
Let Diego
Let
speak.
him talk. Let
him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Go,
And
Diego,
look, it's
go.
Mike O. Put it on a pancake. Nice.
Diego, your mic is muted.
Zesty. That bonsai tree clearly says, "Do not resuscitate."
Yeah, that. He sounds a lot like Bob.
Yep.
Stupid lizard.
Wow, Bob,
Just
I'm
kidding.
sorry that Mike called you stupid.
Wait, what?
Oh, we
We
solved a
discovered
lot.
Diego and Bob are the same.
Yeah, they're the same
While we were
person.
gone.
Nice. Nice.
We solved a lot of business
Cool.
while you were gone.
Me too. Me too. I got a phone call.
Oh,
It's all good. People just don't know how to do their jobs.
okay.
Maybe it was Skynet.
Boopy.
We have a request. Kate would like Diego to speak to Nutella. If you could just put the microphone over there and see if Diego has any thoughts on Nutella. Hey, Diego, what are your thoughts on Nutella?
I never knew Nutella was so erotic.
Checks out.
Yeah, sounds right.
It was pretty okay.
You're just saying your canned lines now.
A calzone is not a pizza.
Any final words?
Oh yeah.
Good job.
I think we confirmed the theory. 7:17. We'll talk to Diego. Or damn, this is your fault, Mike.
Just don't call him Diego.
It's Mike's fault. Dario Dieguez
Yeah.
coming up in about 10 minutes from now. Thank you, Gabe Pride, for the host. Thank you, KJ, for the like on Facebook Gaming. If you're on Facebook Gaming, it always does us a lot of help to give likes and hearts. The algorithm likes the reactions. So thank you, KJ, for doing that. We appreciate it. Also, sports coming up in a little bit. Clid the Snail is a new game out from Weird Beluga Studio. So we'll talk to Dario about that. It was Name of the Morning. Gosh, just a couple. Well, it's like the last week
Years
of
ago.
August. So a couple years ago.
That's fine.
That's right. We'll figure it out. I promise. Then next hour, we'll play some community games, have the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming re-news as well, recap all the headlines of the morning. After this game, we'll talk to Dario, and then we'll tell you about a mother bear and a cub in North Carolina. Man, there's been a lot of North
course
Carolina
it's North
stories
Carolina.
on North Carolina Day.
It is North Carolina Day after all. Not Raleigh, North Carolina Day.
All of
Raleigh,
North Carolina Day.
Yeah. Vroom, 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 vroom. Ooh.
Tomorrow, this is mostly for Downs. Miss Theo will not be with us. It's a travel day.
Oh gosh.
Miss Theo's with the Mets right now, so it's a travel day.
Oh god. Can we not talk about that? I got
Did
some
Miss
Mets,
Theo win?
Mets history news later.
Did the Mets disband their baseball team?
No.
I actually don't
just-
know what the result of Monday Night Football was yesterday.
Well, we can just leave it at that.
Okay, now I know what the result of Monday Night Football was yesterday. We'll
The
tell
referees
you.
looked very good in their Dallas Cowboy uniforms.
Oh my gosh! Always the referee's fault. Always the referee.
Not all of it, but it surely didn't help.
How'd Jalen Hurts play?
Yeah. He played football.
Did we see Gardner Minshew?
No,
Okay. So it wasn't that bad.
no.
Okay.
it's incredible what happens when you continually deal with injury problems.
Mm.
Wah, 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 wah. Oh,
Nice.
Get in the goal.
Scored.
We won. Look at the time. 4:20. Yeah.
I still love the fact that your little subtitle there is the sheriff. That's such a great one for you.
Ooh.
Wee.
Oh, I'm on my back. Uh-oh. Look at
Get
that.
in there.
He's
Look at this guy.
cracked.
Look at this guy.
Calculated.
Cold and calculated.
Gabe referenced Oktoberfest. Have you ever had that Sam Adams beer?
Indeed,
It's really good.
it is yummy.
Negative.
The only problem is well, actually no, I take that back. I've only ever found it in bottles in Oregon, but on an airplane once I had a Sam Adams Oktoberfest in a can. It was delightful.
My biggest gripe with Sam Adams is it isn't Miller High Life.
Other than that, though,
I'm
your
sure it's
favorite
great.
beer.
Sometimes I like to put Miller High Life in a another bottle and be like, oh yeah, it's this beer. It's so good.
Man, we tried. What was it last night, Sean? We finally tried to blend one of the seltzers, right?
Yeah, it was like the Bud Light lime margarita or something like that. And it was mediocre at best when we had it, and so we saved one because we're like, oh, what if we blend it up like an actual margarita? It didn't help.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It didn't take. Apparently, you can't blend carbonation and ice.
Yeah, it like didn't blend.
It's weird.
Ooh, I love hard seltzers, KJ. Big fan. Big fan. That one
Hard.
was not good.
No. I don't think I've ever had a hard seltzer. I used to like Mike's Hard Lemonade. Is
Ooh, I
that the
remember
same?
that.
Was it only because it had your name in it though?
I'm not gonna lie, partially. Yeah.
How many times did you do the joke where someone else had one and you're like, hey, that's my hard lemonade?
I never did that joke. Now that I think about that, man.
It's not too late.
Oh, good. Yeah. See what my kids think. Here you go. No, that's mine. It says my name. They're like, what? Nothing. Just walk away. Quietly.
KJ said, yeah, you should not really put carbonation in the blender. I'm speaking specifically to the Bud Light seltzers. Oh, sadness.
Well, I did that part carefully. Like, it wasn't a disaster. Like, it just... Like, it blended, but then it's... Well, like, I didn't just, like, go full force because I would make bubbles. Because I'm smarter than that.
You're a scientist.
But-
The average bear.
So you blend it, and it looked blended, but you put it in a glass, and, like, 2 seconds later, it separated all the way out, which I was not expecting.
Oh. Crazy. Oh, no. We're all over here.
Good moron,
Okay, we're good.
Kage boy. It's good to see you this morning at Gaming
Whoa!
Morning Show.
Twitch superstar and very tall person, Kage boy. Very tall. Right, Kage? Very. Can't see me wink because I'm so small. Ooh, sorry, that wasn't a small joke. Oh, man. We should have that Kage boy on 5 questions sometime.
We will, Mike. We will.
Right now, question 1. What's your name? Just kidding. It's a joke. I think I made him upset.
No, I think you're okay.
Oof. Oh, man.
Kage, you can really tear into him later. It's okay.
It's fine. I'll pop in your stream later, and you can yell at me if you need to. It's all good.
Ooh, stouts are good beverages.
Yeah. I don't really like drinking syrup though, so I like Guinness though. Is that a stout?
Yes.
Probably stout. I don't like stouts, but I like Guinness. I like them because they have the little ball in the can, and you get to shake it, and then it's like hee hee hee, and then you take it out. Yeah, it's a good story, right? Yeah.
Oh, you've had Guinness at the pub. Yeah, I hear that changes lives.
Oh, in Dublin, that's crazy. It's in Ireland, everybody. I remember, I'm a global expert.
Having porters in the pub in Dublin is a dub. Get it? Because it's a win. All right. We are not one of life's winners. In fact, we lost pretty handily there. So
It's because we were having good talks.
yeah, we didn't pay attention. It's because Kage Boy walked in and we just got all
I got
star-struck.
Yeah. What, Kage Boy, the tallest streamer on the internet? with the most beautiful hair?
7:26 West Coast
community,
time.
Kage.
It is 10:26 on these. 3:26 for those watching in the UK. We'll talk to Dario next. Gaming Morning Show. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being with us on this Tuesday, and we are very thankful to have a chance to talk about Clid the Snail. It's a new game that came out last month from Weird Beluga Studio. Dario Dieguez joins us, programmer for Weird Beluga Studio. Good morning to you, Dario. How are you?
Fine, I'm very glad to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, it's great to have you. You're part of this team that made Clid the Snail, and this is a game that we picked, honestly, for our name of the morning, and this is how this works, Dario. It's very scientific. We just look at the name of the game, and we're like, that name sounds amazing. That's going to be our name of the morning. Before you tell us the details about the game, I want to get some insight into you. How did you start programming, and how did Weird Beluga Studio come to be?
So I started programming after the first year of college because we were all in the same degree and we were studying design and development of video game. That's the name of the degree. And the first year I didn't really learn anything and anything related to programming. Yeah, that's sad, but that's actually how it goes. And so on that summer, I started learning Java by myself, and I made I followed like a tutorial of 100-something episodes, and I ended up making kind of like a game engine and a little puzzle game. So that's when I started. That's when I learned more or less to program, and from there we started on the second year of college projects, and we started playing with Unity, and then not me exactly, but three other members of the team went to a game jam, and they started a project, and from that project was born Clid the Snail.
Nice. And kind of transitioning to Clid the Snail, tell us a little bit about the game. What's it about?
So Clid the Snail is top-down shooter in which the player will embody a humanoid snail, which is outcast from his home citadel and have to fight to end up the Slug Blade alongside a new band of outcasts such as a Mute Bat, and Shaman Taro, a Ninja Frog, an a chameleon, and finally pyromaniac rats.
That's very, very cool. Where did you get the inspiration for this game, though? Like, were you battling snails and suddenly felt like maybe they could be the downfall of the civilization, or heroes? Where did the inspiration for Clid the Snail come from?
The inspiration came from the game jam because the theme was "What does home mean to you?" And then we came up with the concept of humanoid the snail because the snail is an animal that carries his home with himself basically all the time. So it doesn't matter that he's an outcast from what should be his home because his home is always with himself in his adventures.
That is really cool. That is really, really cool. It looks like a beautiful game. It really does.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Well, and Mike, you say that because the first thought is tell us about the artists who put work into this, because I thought the same exact thing. I mean, you're looking at these screenshots that we have going over the interview, and I mean, it is fantastically, drawn and created. Who's the artist behind it?
That's all. Kudos to Diego, who is our only artist in the game, but he is a really, really amazing dude. He also learned 3D modeling and basically 3D artistship, if you will, all on his own. And he does basically everything from the models to the textures to the environment art and VFX.
Wow.
That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, he's nuts.
Dario
Completely
Diegues,
crazy, dude.
is a programmer with Weird Beluga Studios. Thank you so much for taking the time to tell us about Clid the Snail. It's an absolutely beautiful game, as Mike mentioned, and we will try to find it because it's on PlayStation. Where can we follow Weird Beluga Studio? What's some of the best ways to keep up with you?
Always on Twitter. We are pretty active on there. Yeah, basically Twitter. We also have like the YouTube channel and Instagram accounts. But if you want to tell us anything or just do a quick search for the game, Twitter is the best source.
Sounds great. Thank you, Dario. Appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's Dario Diegues joining us on Gaming Morning Show. Yeah, Mike, I'm happy you pointed out the look of this game because I mean, this thing, the screenshots are just beautiful, just
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
And if you just Google it and pull up on YouTube, there's like gameplay for it, and it's just for a not major game. Like it's gorgeous. It looks like it play. I'm sure it's gonna have little hiccups here and there, but it's such a beautiful game, and I think it's incredible that Diego. Where'd he go, Diego? First of all, Diego. Can't believe he did that. But for someone who taught themselves to do all this stuff, like I mean, just as a whole, even
and it just looks so polished. Not just like the gameplay, but look at like the UI. Does not look like small indie studio. Like they did a really good job. The graphic design is fantastic.
Absolutely.
And to find out it's just one person, right? That's kind of what you're alluding to, right, Mike? Like,
yeah,
not even
that's the crazy.
It's a lizard.
I can't believe. When did you do this?
Wait, so
It's incredible.
Diego is an artist and a voiceover person.
Well, he said Diego, and there's only one Diego we know. It's the only Diego in the world.
I absolutely love the
Probably.
fact that we can do audio-only interviews like that just as seamlessly as video. That was great. And Dario was saying, I can't get the camera work. It's like, that's fine. It's great. It worked.
Totally fine.
So,
No biggie.
I still want to hear about your amazing thing.
K-Laugh said, oh, hey, free demo for Clid the Snail on Steam. Great. You're modded. If you want to throw a link into the chat, that's fine. And on Discord, K-Laugh, please. I'd appreciate it. Great interview. 7:35 out on the West Coast. I don't think I finished, but Theo's going to be on Friday now. Theo's doing a travel. Apparently, Theo travels on Wednesdays. That's what I've learned about Theo. So,
Both. Oh. Is Theo traveling to your house? Is she gonna like punch in the head?
Theo, I told
Donkey
you,
punch.
not today, Friday.
She's like, oh, sorry.
Whoa. 7:35 out on the West Coast. Let's take you over to our good friends in North Carolina, because something's happening there from Ben Hooper. Perhaps you have heard of him, of UPI.
Who's that?
Ben Hooper.
But hanging with Mr. Hooper. Hanging with my friends, he's also Hooper.
Was that the actual verse from the song, from the Hanging with Mr. Cooper song?
Yeah. For some
Do
reason,
you
that
know
song
the
has
whole
never-
thing?
For some reason, no,
Okay.
but I know a good portion of it because it just never left my head.
Could you?
Apparently, it made such an impact
I'm gonna turn the music down. Could you maybe just give us what you have?
that I literally just gave.
Oh,
what I
damn
had.
it. I thought there was more That was
No.
great. That was great.
Sorry. But speaking of basketball legends, a mother bear and a cub played on a North Carolina school's playground. According to Ben Hooper, a teacher at a North Carolina school captured video of a mother bear and her cub playing on the playground slide outside the building. Betsy Stockslager Emery, well, that's a lot of names, a 5th grade teacher at Isaac Dixon Elementary School in Asheville, Tennessee, said she was leaving the school's campus after the school day last week when she spotted the two bears climbing on the playground equipment. This made my day, Emery wrote on Facebook. I love how the mama goes down the big slide and quickly runs to the smaller slide. Only to bear hug the little one as they make it to the bottom. School officials say Emery's video was filmed after the school day, but some students were still on campus for a homework assistance program. They said all of the students were kept safely inside the building while the bears played on the slides. Emery said bears are not an uncommon sight at the school. What? We often have bears visit. Our school is in downtown Asheville, and the students are used to going into a perimeter lockdown when the family show. What? This is... The voices in the video are teachers enjoying the moment. Okay, so is that Asheville?
I don't know. I don't know where
Your
Asheville is.
your
It's
superior-
so small.
Your superior immediate Photoshop skills. I mean, that bear is blending so well into the landscape.
Seamlessly.
That's a real picture of a bear in North Carolina.
There
Absolutely.
is video too of the mother bear and the cub.
Yeah, Sean's
Playing
playing the
on
video
North Carolina.
right behind him. Look,
That's not that's a picture.
No, look, it's
No, pictures-
videos
it's a
have
picture.
movements. Yep, look, it's a video. The bear's moving around on the playground in
It's
Asheville.
running. No, it's also North Carolina. So it's not a playground. It's an entire state, Ryan.
It's like a kaiju bear.
But for real, click on the link that we just shared, and it's pretty dang adorable. Until that bear craps on one of those things, and then none of the kids are gonna want to play on it.
What is the population of Asheville, North Carolina?
2 bears.
In the playground. What is the population of Asheville, North Carolina?
It's typical American. When someone doesn't understand him, you just yell louder.
Okay, Asheville's 92,000 people. That's not tiny. I mean, it's
Tiny little sleepy suburb.
I mean, it's definitely not like Houston, but
Houston, we have a problem.
can confirm though it's beautiful. Says Kate Zade.
KZ.
I'm gonna keep the bear there.
There's a bear on your dresser. Watch out.
He's just watching you.
That's not that small.
Yeah, that's not what.
That's 5 digits, man.
90,000.
Yeah. Look at the bear.
Small's like 5,000.
You're upsetting the bear.
A bear's gonna take a poop in your room there, and you're not gonna be happy about it.
Yeah, it's cleaned up worse.
Sounds good.
Look up the population for a large city.
Well, no one said Asheville is a large city.
Okay, what's a large city, KJ? Because remember, I grew up in a town of 300
York.
people.
So everything is big there.
300 to 92,000. I mean, 92,000 is bigger than any city in the state of Montana.
Well, yeah, so Memphis, which is one of the one of the bigger towns in Tennessee, right, has 630,000 people.
Which one?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
So, and then we'll go to Nashville. Nashville says is
What's
a
the
bunch
largest
more
city
people.
in Wyoming?
1.83 million in Nashville. Like 7.
This is
Jesus.
such so worthless. Siri, what's the largest city in Wyoming? Question mark. Only Cheyenne, the state capital, is larger. That's what the answer that it gave me.
Well, to be fair, let's put it in perspective, right? So I just said Nashville has 630,000 residents, correct? The entire state of Wyoming has 590,000 inhabitants.
Yep.
So
The largest city in terms of population in Wyoming is Cheyenne, and it's 65,000.
K-Laugh, I knew that was going to come up because when I left 20 years ago, it was 87,000. Like, it's going to be bigger, isn't it? Yep, sure was. 117 now. But Cheyenne, Wyoming is 65,000. So Asheville is bigger than any city in Wyoming. Now, I realize we don't acknowledge Wyoming's existence, but still.
What?
I have a big Wyoming bias. That's ingrained in the Montanan. So, have you ever driven through Wyoming?
I did, and I loved it.
Tell me more.
There's roads, and I remember it was really windy, like real windy. And we found a couple of old mining towns, and we meandered through the mining towns, and it was kind of fun.
Wow,
Yeah.
sounds spectacular.
Well, I mean, I didn't say it was like New York City, but
You said you loved it.
it was great. As a history nerd, especially, it was fantastic.
I'm happy.
Driving through Wyoming is enjoyable because it is gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
I had no
What?
interest to like stop and do anything, but like driving
all
through it
the
is very
vast
pretty.
Golden dead grass and
Have
some
you
hills.
ever driven through Iowa? So, Megan and I drove from upstate New York to Oregon. And I don't remember anything from Columbus, Ohio to Wyoming. Because it all looked literally the same. And it was so bland and boring and terrible that it just goes away. But Wyoming was gorgeous.
I'd much rather have Iowa.
No, you would.
I did it. It was great.
Wyoming
you're
was way
like-
better than Nebraska.
Nebraska was great.
Nebraska was awful.
Kearney,
No, it was
Nebraska.
not.
Awful.
No,
Great karaoke bar in Kearney, Nebraska, or Kearney, or something like that.
I'm just purely talking about driving through it. Wyoming is way better than Nebraska.
Gross.
You're just using a bias.
I am. I think that's absolutely what it is. I'm just biased.
I think Independence Rock is in Wyoming too, isn't it? So that for me, that was like really cool. Where all the settlers on the and again, that was the thing for me too, right? Was we kind of followed the Oregon Trail, so there was a lot of really cool like roadside stuff in Wyoming. I mean, it is a fun game.
Except you can't count that because we're just talking about driving through.
Well, they drove through.
Wyoming's gross. All right. We settled, I think, the population debate, though, right?
I think so.
Quiet said Orlando proper is technically only like 400,000, but the metro area is like 300 or 3 million. 300 million?
Well,
Damn.
I mean, that's kind of like Portland, right? If you count the Portland metro area, it's giant.
Yeah, KJ had 645.
Yeah.
I thought it was around 500. So, yeah, that's the Portland proper, but then, yeah, you add in all the suburbs. I mean, it's a pretty suburban city, so.
So what?
Suburban.
Oh, gotcha. Suburbia!
Or I said Wyoming? What's a Wyoming? I'm just
What's-
joking. I've heard it.
What's a Wyoming?
Ooh, that's actually a fun fact. Did you know the state of New York has half as many people in it as California, but New York City has twice as many people as LA. I like that. It's good. How many people live in Austin, Texas, K-Laugh?
7.
Good moron, Chrissy.
Wait,
It's
how
good to see you.
many people live there, or how many people visit?
The former, yeah. I'm just curious how big it is. Because I know Houston's the 4th biggest city in the country. And Dallas has got to be somewhere in there. You know, probably top 20, if not top 10.
F word Dallas.
Sorry. Apologies. I still don't know what happened last night.
Well, it's not even just last night. It's just forever.
Yeah, that's Houston. But what's the population of Austin?
1. I mean, I guess you could have other people in there. I don't know.
Took me a second. I'm with you.
I'm gonna text you and say, "Hey, how many people are inside?" You
So
right now?"
4th
She's like,
largest in
"What?"
Texas?
That's Austin's.
So Austin has 994,000 people.
How many of them live there, though? That's what I want to know.
Wow.
Oh. What? How many of them went there for South by Southwest and just haven't left yet?
So I was plowing the road here after I missed the ball. And then you tapped it off of me and got me a goal. Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. It's your
No,
birthday
that-
present. This
that looked
is
like
your
a-
birthday present.
It looked like a planned play. It was pretty good.
Sports is next.
Sports.
Athletics.
Spurts.
Mike, do you want to preview did the Mets win?
What?
Do you want to preview did
Do
the
I
Mets
want to
win?
preview it?
Yeah.
Yesterday, the Mets didn't play baseball. There you go. It's a travel day after they got blown out by the Boston Red Sox on Sunday.
Eliminated from playoff contention.
But I do have a Mets fun fact that we'll have during
Ooh.
sports.
Mets. That's what we can do
Well-
the whole off season. Mets fact of the day.
No,
to
I
be
want to
fair,
keep
I
playing
have
with the
a-
Mets win.
I have a book called 100 Reasons to Love the Mets that I used to read to McKelty when she was a baby. They
Did,
would
did
say,
they
"Can you read her a story?" And I'd be like, "All right."
did they hold true?
Tom Seaver. What's that?
Did the 100
What do you mean,
facts?
Did they hold true?
Like, are they?
Well,
Are
it's
they
just like-
still reasons why?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still upset my wife wouldn't let me name our daughter Shay.
I think that would have been a good name.
She said, "I'm not gonna name my daughter after a stadium."
If you hadn't mentioned that's why, do you think
She
your wife
knew.
would have known? Okay,
Yeah, she was.
she was on to you.
She's kind of a smart lady sometimes. I mean, she did marry me, so she can't be that smart.
We
She's
did it!
desperate.
Aura, Mets fact of the day. They're not good. Whoa, get wrecked.
Accurate. I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh my gosh, it's been a good show. 7:49 West Coast time, 10:49 out on the East. It is 3:49 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. I like how we went on like a little tangent of like state populations.
GMC. Gaming Morning Census.
Everyone's talking about like vehicles.
GMC plays Rocket League. Down says, I thought Mike was going to say his wife was smart for marrying him. Was past tense.
Wah, wah.
Oh, I didn't realize Dallas-Fort Worth was about the same size as Houston when combined. Okay.
Well, it's because there's 2 of them.
Well, it's like the Twin Cities in
Like
Minneapolis,
the
St. Paul.
Cowboys.
Yeah. They're cheating.
Cheaters. Cheater, bow beater, banana fan, faux feeder, me, my, mo, meter. Cheater. Sorry.
That was great. When he said cheater into the camera. Cheater.
Take that, Jerry Jones. I know you're watching.
Chrissy Icky is asking, when y'all going to play more spoopy games? When did it start becoming spoopy? What was wrong with spooky?
Because that's what they call them.
Okay. I need more of that in my life. So coming up next month, we already have 2 things on the books. We have Fudge Village, which is the playthrough of Resident Evil 8 with Sean and somebody else who is going to be there. I don't know who that is.
Spoopy etymology it originates from a typo on a Halloween decoration that was at a department store.
Good job.
Spoopy.
Man.
I had no idea.
And then we have Dead by Daylight. We're going to play with Nintendo nerds and company.
DVD.
We got work with Austin, see if we can get Austin to play too, but we might have some special guests as well for DVD. So, which, by the way, I just canceled my Xbox Pass. I finally remembered to do it. To play DVD, I'm going to have to fire that thing back up next month.
Yep. Just buy it on Steam.
How much is it?
Your money. 6 economies, obviously. Obviously.
It's time for sports! Did the Mets win?
Yes.
You were traveling. So, no. But yeah, so the fans won because the Mets didn't lose. However, Anthony DiComo, who's one of the Mets beat writers who covers the Mets in New York, has dropped this wonderful fact for you. No team in Major League history has spent as much time, 103 days, in first place and finished with a losing record. The Mets are mathematically guaranteed to become the first.
Wow. That's worse than I thought.
It's all because of the stupid black jerseys. They had to bring the black jerseys back. They were 55 and 47 before the black jerseys, and they were 18 and 35 after.
Wait, so they
Burn
decided
'em.
to add the jersey back midway through the season?
Yep. Well, they announced it pre-season, or I guess off-season. They just didn't do it until, the Mets were winning, and then they're like, "Oh, let's see if we can cool you off." So,
Huh.
So we suck. Hey, does anyone want to send their resume to be the manager next year?
Can we send Mike
Can't
a
do
hug?
worse than
Ooh,
Luis Rojas.
can we, the GMS hosts, collectively be the manager?
Can't be any
do it
worse
by
than
committee?
Luis Rojas. So
Gaming Mets show?
Checks out.
very sad.
Well, nobody who played yesterday either picked up their 69th win nor fell with their 69th loss. We're on the verge. If the White Sox lose one more game, we're close. Unfortunately, there's not too many teams left. The Nationals would have to win 4 more games. I don't even know if they have 4 more games to play. So, what's 71 plus 85?
6.
156? That sounds right. Yeah, there's about
True.
6 games left, so yeah. Yeah, okay. It's a possibility. Yesterday, Seattle won 13-4 over Oakland, but had already picked up their 69th loss. They are now 87 and 70, so it doesn't count. Yesterday, Monday Night Football, Dallas.
I think they canceled the game.
They did cancel the game in Philadelphia, but the Cowboys still played.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense.
41-21.
Thanks to assistance from the injury bug and the referees, the Philadelphia Eagles sucked. And now I'm back to listening to freaking Eagles fans yell about firing the first-time head coach 3 games into the season. 4 games? How many games are we in? I don't even know. Nick Sirianni is a fired-up-looking guy. And we lost 2 of our starting offensive linemen again, and same crap as last year. Front office still refuses to get linebackers. Our safeties are garbage. Brandon Graham's out for the year with a ruptured Achilles. Carson Wentz is in Indianapolis. Thank God. Yeah, it's just terrible.
Is sports becoming mycotherapy?
See, I would love to do sports talk, but I only I understand your view on it, but like a little quick smidgen makes me happy, and then I'm done.
Oh yeah, I can do this.
I like sports.
Sports as a segment, I'm on board for it.
Yeah, it's great.
3 hours of it.
I could totally do it. Let's go. Let's go. And today in Dallas, there was a guy who hit a thing with a ball and bases. Home run.
The Chiefs have signed Josh Gordon, who's recently reinstated by the NFL.
Wait, what?
The Chiefs have
real
recently signed Josh Gordon, who was recently reinstated by the NFL.
I didn't realize he was suspended again.
Andy Reid
Okay.
released from the hospital.
Got a cheeseburger.
UEFA has been forced to abandon its attempt to ban Super League clubs Barcelona, Juventus, and Real Madrid from the Champions League due to court action over the governing body's attempt to punish the rebellion. Sounds like a Star Wars
Wait, what?
Lawsuit.
lawsuit. It says UEFA has been forced to abandon its attempt to ban Super League clubs Barcelona, Juventus, and Real Madrid from the Champions League due to court action over the governing body's attempt to punish the rebellion, according to the Associated Press.
Oh man,
Dun, 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 dun,
that's
dun,
you're
dun,
not
dun,
far off
dun.
with that. Jeez, oh Pete.
All right.
UEFA is basically the empire.
And that's your sports.
Or I had sports.
Oh yeah, sorry, I
Oh,
meant
yeah.
to read. We're not going to read the stuff we talked about yesterday, but I will read. Hull KR and Catalans have released their squads for Thursday's semifinal. South Sydney and Penrith have released their squads for the grand final. On Saturday. Like it was all for
It was
some
all
reason
caps.
I read it all or and my brain went to Town Crier. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Instantly, that's exactly where I went with that. KJ says new segment. Maiko talks sports with insert someone who knows nothing about sports but probably should be a therapist or have some background in psychology. That actually would be fascinating.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, let's do it. Sign him up. Look, it's Mike's therapy.
Look, it's Mike's therapy. Coming to YouTube near you.
Look, it's Therapy O.
I actually think that would be fascinating, not just specifically with Mike, but like there's a lot of psychological, sports plays into your emotions. Let's put it that way. It can take a psychological toll. So that'd be really intriguing, KJ, actually. We'll have that hosted at our pancake place. Put it on a pancake.
Put
Good moron.
Top
Put
of the
therapist
moron.
on a pancake?
Take
it
the
on a
therapist.
pancake. All the chairs, the seats can look like pancakes.
That'd be awesome. Nintendo
And then
Nerds.
the hostess would walk you to your table and they'd be like, "Please put it on a pancake."
Nintendo Nerds is here. Y'all can drink some beer for me. I'm sure someone will be noble enough. Good morning, y'all. Good morning to you. Yeah, listen, that topic was such a throwaway because I was late searching all things Will Smith's birthday and harems. So I looked at the clock. It was 6:01. I was like, oh, it's drink beer day. I'll just throw this in there. And it's like, but what about for those who don't drink alcohol? So I asked the question about root beer. So if you want to tell me about root beer, you can. It's the worst topic of the day that I've come up with in about 30 years. So
I don't say. I think there's probably been some
no,
other
that's the
ones.
worst one.
It's
Definitely.
okay.
We all
No,
agree.
We did New Jersey Day.
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad.
Oh yeah, and someone, it was KJ, I think, brought up sarsaparilla. Has anyone ever had sarsaparilla?
Sarsaparilla.
What about
I'm sure I have. When
is
I
it
was
cream
younger.
soda? That's the like root beer companion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Nintendo said, honestly, even as a sober person, I think Beer Day is sensible. It is if you put some thought into it, not when you're like, just tell us about beer. It's the thought process. Anyway. The beer one is better than the tofu one. Get wrecked, Austin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Austin. Cream soda is nothing like... No, you're right. It's not. But I always remember, like, when you'd go to the bar as a kid. Shows you my childhood. The choices you had for your beverage was root beer or cream soda. Like, they always seemed to, like... It was kind of like salt and pepper. Like, they always seem to be served at the same place. It's coming up later on Look, It's Mike Therapy. Ryan examines his childhood. All right. We have to say goodbye to Sean. It's 8:01 on the West Coast.
Goodbye to Sean.
Tomorrow, Sean will be back. We might even have a guest host tomorrow now because found out that Theo cannot be on the show. So,
I won't be here either. I have court.
oh, you can't come at all?
No, I have court.
Oh, sad. Is it night court?
Yeah. No, it's morning court.
I like night court. It's a good theme song.
Yeah, they're poopy heads.
All right. Well, at least we get you for the next hour, and that's what's exciting. So everyone say goodbye to Sean. We'll come back with more Gaming Morning Show.
Did I do it?
Tuesday, September 28th, 2021. Thanks for being here.
I forgot
Facebook
the
Gaming,
bear's still here.
Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Gaming Morning Show.tv.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. From a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from Man, that is so juicy.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, Shaq, Community Games, and GMS. Morning Gaming Renews. Shaquille O'Neal. GMS. Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningshow.tv. That is Mike. I am Hefty Goof. We are so excited that you're here with us for this juicy final hour of Gaming Morning Show on September 28th, 2021. It is Tuesday. We got NASA news coming up. We might tell you about a 14,000 pancake world record.
Put it on a pancake.
And we'll play community games coming up in just a little bit as well.
Yeah, we will.
So I've seen you wear this hat lots. What is the, like, dashes that make up the stripes?
They're trees.
Oh, okay. And then what's on the stars then?
Stars?
They're stars. Okay. Is that Sasquatch related?
No, it's Columbia. It's just saying that I care about our environment.
It was Sasquatch.
Sasquatch?
Bob, he just said it's not anything to do with Sasquatch.
Little poopy Sasquatch, little poopy Sasquatch, little poopy, 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 poopy.
Last hour, you may recall that we heard a thud out of Studio G. I don't know if that got picked up on mic. I think it did, right? You heard the thud?
That was today.
Okay, I thought so. Because we said it was as I was talking about Theo, and then we heard a thud, and then we're like, is Theo back
and
there?
then we thought she was trying to kill you.
Yes, pretty much. That was the gist of the conversation. Turns out my wife turned the corner outside, tripped on some rocks, and ran her elbow into the brick on the side of the house.
Is the house okay?
No, unfortunately, we lost a brick. Damn. And also, her elbow is apparently pretty scraped up.
That's fine.
Chrissy and KJ, can we think about the brick for one sec? Thank you, Mike, for having some concern about the brick.
Yeah, the brick was very important. I feel like we don't pay enough attention to bricks.
Yeah.
Bricks are very sensitive. And they need bricky things.
She was apparently in quite the hurry. School.
Trying to get away.
Yeah, probably.
She's like, oh, gotta get away.
Morning to the final hour crew.
It is great to see everyone who's hanging out with us. We got K-Laugh, KJ, Chrissy hanging out with us. Nintendo Nerds ambassador to the final hour crew will be streaming on Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. The return of the Nintendo Nerds stream with back rolls started last week, and it was great. Violet, Willy Wonka is the answer from K-Laugh, which apparently was very good. You can remind me, do you like black licorice? Okay.
It's awful.
Okay. How did we get onto black licorice, chat?
I think it was a tea conversation.
Wow.
And since tea has like 148 billion, I love you, bye. 148 billion different types of tea, 0.6. I think that's how you came to it.
Also, King Gray hopped in while we were gone. So hi, Gray. Goodbye, Gray.
Oh, he just started working his new job.
Oh, what's
Good luck, Gray. Don't show them your, thing. Whichever thing you shouldn't show them.
Please do not Google that.
What are you doing, Step Gray?
International Pokey Day, Strawberry and Cream Pie Day, Good Neighbor Day, World Rabies Day, National North Carolina Day, Ask a Stupid Question Day,
Hideous.
and the National Voter Registration Day. Those are all the days.
That's
of
a
the day
stupid
today.
question, right? What are you doing, Step Bro? It's totally a stupid question. Yeah. Dummy.
Violet and Willy Wonka is the juiciest scene from a movie. Get it? Get it?
I see what you did there.
She was full of blueberry juice.
She was indeed.
I did like Willy Wonka.
I have a hard time with Willy Wonka because of Grandpa Joe. But I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to offend anybody.
Completely unrelated, Mike, but do you happen to know, like, I don't know, who's the greatest villain of all time in any movie?
Well, there's a couple of them. It's really, actually, this is going to be a great topic of debate on After Dark.
Nice.
It's a tie for me, and there's probably other ones I'm not thinking of. But for me, 1A and 1B is Grandpa Joe is 1A. Because, I mean, he almost completely ruined Charlie's getting the chocolate factory. Because he wanted a burpy fizzy drink. That's terrible. But second of all is Rose from Titanic. Because there was totally room on that door. And she was just like, oh no, you're sinking. I'm cozy. Bye. And then she went and she got the thing back. Didn't she throw it back into the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
Like these people spent like millions of dollars to get your stupid diamond back, and they just chuck it in the water.
Oh, it was
That's
for
rude.
Jack, though.
The guy she murdered?
Yeah.
I mean, that's terrible.
Well, figured Jack could use it in the
Terrible.
afterlife.
What is this, ancient Egypt? Jeez. Horrible. Man.
I mean, if you want to
So
see a
mad.
silver lining, though, Britney Spears' friend in Oops, I Did It Again went down and got it for her. So now Britney Spears has it.
Melissa Joan Hart? Oh, I remember. Okay, the dude. I got you.
I like how you went to. You drive me crazy, though. That's a good.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I got him mixed up. I really appreciate that you know the difference, though.
Oh, I was a Britney Spears expert back in the day.
Samesies.
The best Britney Spears song is clearly "Sometimes I Run, Sometimes I
fan of
Hide."
Lucky.
Oh, Lucky was good too.
She's so lucky.
She's a star,
but she cries in the lonely dark again.
Toxic, hands down, Aura is the best Britney Spears song.
Yes, yeah, you're right. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I retired. You know, there's only so long you can be a Britney
Yeah.
Spears expert.
Yeah.
It's not like I know much about what's going on with the conservatorship.
Well, you can call it a guardianship. It's the same thing. It's just it's what states call it. I know way too much about this, but honestly, it's because of work. We've been studying it quite a bit because this is what everyone's opinion of guardianship is now. They're like, well, it just means your dad makes all your decisions. You're like, no, it didn't.
Why does everyone
Oh,
at
yeah.
work sound like Megan?
Because that's how everyone sounds in my head. But yeah, no, we traveled to Total Request Live many times to see Britney.
Oh, I'm kind of jealous that you got to be so close to TRL.
Yeah, I was on it twice.
I know, but
three times.
Oh my gosh, I hadn't even thought about this, but there's a good chance that I watched an episode that you were on.
Absolutely.
Do you happen to
I was
know?
actually looking for the so the one that I know that I was on TV for, because I VCR'd it. For you kids that don't know what that is, It's it's a very complicated process to record a television show. But yeah, I was on with Beck in like 2001, and I know I was on camera a bunch for that one.
I like Beck.
But yeah, I didn't get into the studio with Brittany though. I was pretty upset.
And what was
But I
the
did get to hug her when I was 17. So
what was the process to get into the studio for TRL?
you had to call, and it was basically it's like you got tickets essentially.
Okay, but you got tickets to
And,
get into the studio, like
To be in the crowd. Yeah.
okay, because like when you get to Price is Right, you also got like tickets to go into the studio, but they always had overflow because they didn't ever want an empty show.
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
if you didn't get to like the call time, basically, if you didn't line up before they actually opened, then you weren't guaranteed a spot. And so we had to get there like 2 hours before it actually said on the ticket. So.
Yeah. One of the times we went, it was actually really cool because we went to a taping of The Daily Show in the morning, and Tenacious D was on it.
That's cool.
As the guests, and then we went to TRL when Tenacious D was the guest on TRL too. So that was kind of awesome.
They were making the rounds.
I guess, yeah. And I was like, this is awesome. This is great. But yeah, no, you just call and get tickets. Like, there was a wait list. I think we got our tickets. We were on in like November, maybe, and we got our tickets in like April. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Good morning to you, Dr. Chick. Thank you for being here with the final hour crew. It is a beer day or something like that. We haven't really been paying attention much to the topic of the day. Although, to be honest, chat, you've delivered on a topic that I wasn't terribly excited about. So, well done today.
Yeah.
People have actually answered it.
Yeah, they're great.
Aura says, I was projected last in my NFL draft. I am on a 2W streak after beating the teams projected to finish first and second.
Are you talking about fantasy football?
I don't know.
Okay. Chrissy, you give me a movie and I'll give you my hot take on it. Oh man, just segments out the wazoo. Mike's hot take. Grandpa Joe sucked. Thanos wasn't wrong. Kidding. I mean, not really.
I thought you said Fan House wasn't wrong, and I was very confused for a second.
By the way, if you want to support me, go to Ko-fi, /LicketsLikeA. Because you can no longer support me on Twitch. As of this morning, I am unaffiliated. I dropped. What did I drop on me? Thought I saw something flying around, but I didn't.
Mike Otak spurts. Mike Otak hot take. Mike's just basically going to be on stream 24 hours a day now.
I really wanted to do a podcast called Mike Talks Too Much, but I was like, nah, it's not. I don't know if it would be guided enough. Just be me ranting, you know, about nothing.
Do you have a preference on what community game we play today?
No. Let's ask the crowd. Crew, chat, whatever you're called, people. What do you want to play? You want to play the balloon one? You want to play the depressing one?
I mean, I Google Feud pulled up.
Oh, well, let's do it then, since it works. It may have just crashed our stream, but that's fine. Okay, we're back. Oh, maybe not.
We're fine.
Oh, there we go. This is a fun game. Is it working? The new segment. Is it working? Answer yes.
Yeah, there's a game called Google Autocomplete where we search the most search for terms when you type in a word.
You're good, KJ. Ours did too.
Did Mike
twitched.
just break KJ's computer?
I sure did. Because I'm so beautiful. I'm beautiful. It's true.
All right, Nintendo wants to play balloons. Fine. Play Google Feud some other time.
Thank you, Nintendo.
It's fine.
It's like the worst game ever.
Only one who likes Google Feud anyway.
Yeah, it's true. You should play with your kids.
All right, we banked 15 balloons yesterday. See how many balloons we can bank today. No, I'm just kidding. I like this game. All right, don't let the person floating
R.
from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. Did you say R? Bob.
Oh God.
No, I'm just kidding. No, nope. Yeah.
What did I do?
The key word for Bob is the one that starts with the P. If you don't say that, then Bob is fine. So, Hofbrew was over here the other day, and Hofbrew goes, you talk about poop too much. I'm like, we don't talk about poop at all on the show. And he's like, nope, all the time. And then today you mentioned it twice, and I was like, huh, maybe he's right. I was like, I don't talk about poop. I do remember having the conversation about the Starbucks bathrooms, though, and that is an absolute truth. Best
That
bathrooms
was
on the
quality.
planet. Yeah.
Quality.
Wow.
Not opening. What the heck?
Y'all are cracked.
Cracked.
ERAC. The only one who missed was C. Nice work. Iraq. This is famous people. Famous people.
I know the answer. Can I say it? Should I wait?
Yeah, 12 seconds.
A fan of Hildart Duff and Harry Clarence Styles.
Oh, I know who it is, too.
Yeah. War
Let's just
Crimes
get it.
McGee.
Let's get out of the way.
Kidding.
All right, 6 balloons. Yay. We saved them. How about eat and drink? Eat and drink. Tea. I wish it would be pancake. Why can't we ever have pancake?
Shaq.
No, I mean it could be pan cake. You know. Good catch there, Chrissy.
Ice cream. Listen, Chrissy, I like when people just guess words because then I just start taking letters out of the word, and then the first time I get a no-go, like the C didn't hit, then I stop. It works. Pad Thai.
I feel like Kyle should play host rules.
Cracked.
You're cracked. Nice work.
KJ
Pad
got
Thai.
it. Woo! Way to go, KJ. Only KJ.
When you're a mod, you can't see the stream any faster, right? Unless we set it up that way.
I mean, I can't see the stream any faster either.
K-Laugh, what's Pad Thai?
Like everybody else.
What's Pad Thai?
It's,
Let's have K-Laugh look it up so that K-Laugh doesn't get
You wear
the,
it on your knee pads, your knees.
Carrot
Pad
mark.
Thai. And you what?
No. This has nothing to do with it, Bob. Noodle dish. Thank you.
It's like word association. Spicy. Kidding, it's Vikings. Shaq.
Wow. Aura is
Dude,
cracked.
are you kidding me right now?
Shaq didn't play for the Vikings, Mike.
You don't know that. He could have.
He probably could have.
You're gaming right now? Why are you? Oh, Valheim. Hey. Wait, my world's not open.
Have you ever played Valheim?
I'm about to play it right now. Steam will open.
Why
Lucky
won't
for
your Steam
you,
open?
Steam didn't open. Gosh. I was actually contemplating going and buying New World.
KJ said rice noodles with tamarind sauce, and often tofu and eggs and other things like fish sauce and shrimp. This is
Like
opposites.
Peanut sauce in there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has some peanut sauce, right?
Yeah. Peanut sauce, not pea if you say it too quickly.
N from K-Laugh. K from Aura.
Prism, you
E?
just shows up and starts saying letters.
Greetings, Final Hour crew ambassador Nintendo nerds.
It's the other
Kung
one.
Pao chicken?
Sorry, Chris.
Greetings, Final Hour crew ambassador Chris M. Yee, mayor of the internet.
There we go. Micah, are you thinking Kung Pao chicken?
No, you can definitely put peanut sauce. There's a place out in Lincoln City, Oregon, that has they put peanut sauce in their stuff.
I'm pretty sure the pad thai that my wife gets, because she loves pad thai, is peanut sauce. So maybe there's a a variation. I've
There's
never had.
there's a lot of things you can put in there.
I'm gonna say it. Pad See Ew is better than Pad
Anything
Thai.
that has "ew" in the name, I don't think I'm gonna eat.
What is Pad See Ew? K-Laugh.
Don't ask Nintendo rules. Who brought it up? Definitely ask Caleb.
We gotta put K-Laugh to work. S. Oh crap! I hit the T. That's unfortunate. Oh, I know what it is.
Now that you've said I say too much, I'm just gonna say it literally all the time now. Poop 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 poop.
It was great having you as a Patreon subscriber, Hofbrew. It's a good run.
What happened? Oh yeah.
All right, succeed and fail. Nice work. We got one more. We've banked 3 more balloons. We've doubled our balloon total in this edition of Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. This is phrases. Phrases.
It go check.
It got back.
Baby got back.
Scott Chick with an O or with an E. And that's how you played this
Quiet.
game.
Is that a wrestling reference to the moon?
A wrestling reference?
Yeah, there's a guy in NXT that says "to the moon."
You mean a wrestling entertainment?
No, just a guy.
I just don't want to get in trouble from Vince.
Just well, then don't say the W word. It's just NXT
This
2.0.
legitimately looks like in the toilet for a second to me.
In the toilet.
In the pocket. Oh no.
What?
And the other one's playing the piano.
In the toilet.
In the moment.
In the moment. Life will come free. In the moment.
You're all that I need.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-boo-boo. Words.
I gave that to you.
Like big butts
KJ.
cannot lie. You
I know
can't
that
deny.
Kopi always gets upset with us when we do an RSTLNE. But Copia,
Copia's not here.
will get wrecked.
What Copia don't know, can't hurt.
Chocolates.
Copia shows up.
Chip.
Chocolate chip cookie.
We hit 43 balloons. Look at that,
Nice,
chat.
y'all.
We're cracked.
Go, y'all. Go,
Cracked.
y'all. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
We could have got sniped that without a single letter. Hey, at least we're playing easy, because then we get 7 balloons or something like that. So,
Eek. We're closer to 69.
If you missed some of what happened today, Calaf has taken copious notes, not copious
Copia?
notes. Man, and if Copia someday could make, like you were talking about, Mike Talks a Lot or whatever your podcast, if Copia could make some videos called Copia's Notes, I mean, come on. How good would that be, right?
That would be pretty fantastic.
But our good friend Calaf has taken production notes. Today, some of the things that have happened. We had a spontaneous counting game record where we got up to 36. So that was a win. Also,
Spontaneous counting day record.
Master Jordy, who is going to get our Billy Thundergun Award today, came in and told us about going to Costco and panicking and left with a fountain drink.
Dude, that place is overwhelming. It's like super overwhelming.
I mean, I don't find it overwhelming as much as it's just you go in there and there's always an extra thing that you get.
Oh, kind of. I mean, there's an extra like 47 things.
But see, like my wife goes to Target, and it takes 50 years, and I don't have that problem in Target. But you can go to Costco, and I can roam around and be like, yeah, I didn't know I needed some Kirkland Signature wine.
Yeah,
But I
whenever
do.
Megan goes shopping, you're like, she's like, all right, I'll be back in an hour. You're like, or 5. And then she comes back like 5 hours later, and you're like, well, there you go. But yeah,
I want a
it's
Costco
it's
hot dog.
But if you're not used to Costco though, like there's so much you can't figure out kind of where you're going. You know what I mean? And you're like kind of like looking around, like I just need some paper towels, and then you get to the paper towel aisle, and there's like 47 different brands, all of like 100 paper towels each, and you're like, huh, you know, it's nuts. It's nuts.
It is now 8:32 out on the West Coast. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. Appreciate it. We are gonna do a story about
What kind of story?
some things that are very important to us, and those things, Mike, are a major milestone in space, or at least NASA. I don't know. This is a Nerd Alert story, or is this not officially a Nerd Alert story?
Nerd alert!
Nerd alert!
Give the old nerd alert. NASA, which is the National Air and Space Administration, I got it right. They launched a new mission and a major milestone, as Ryan said. According to NASA, they wrote their own story. According to SciTech Daily, Landsat 9, a NASA satellite built to monitor the Earth's land surface, successfully launched at 2:12 p.m. Eastern Desert Time Monday from Vandenberg Space Force Base. Wow, they have a Space Force base now? Wow, okay. In California, a joint mission with the U.S. Geological Survey, better known as the USGS, Landsat 9 lifted off a United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket from Vandenberg Space Launch Complex 3E. Man, there's a lot of stuff in there. Norway's Svalbard satellite monitoring ground station acquired signals from the spacecraft about 83 minutes after launch. Landsat 9 is performing as expected as it travels to its final orbital altitude of 438 miles, or if you're not American, 705 kilometers. NASA uses the unique assets of our own unprecedented fleet, as well as the instruments of other nations to study our own planet and its climate system, said NASA Administrator Bill Nelson. With a 50-year-old data bank to build on, Landsat 9 will take this historic and invaluable global program to the next level. We look forward to working with our partners at the USGS and the Department of the Interior again on Landsat next, because we never stop advancing our work to understand our planet. The first Landsat satellite was not launched in 1972, and they always have kept a Landsat in orbit to collect images of physical material covering our planet's surface and changes to land usage. These images allow researchers to monitor phenomena, including agricultural productivity, forest extent and health, water quality, coral reef habitat health, and glacier dynamics. So basically, I don't know why these people like to use so many big words. Let's dumb it down a little bit for the layman here, aka not the nerds over there. So basically, they're using these satellites to help monitor land formations and to monitor our planet, essentially. So they help to see rainforests, how much of it is being destroyed. They can kind of take a look at mountains and glaciers and river geomorphology, which is the study in the formation of how rivers change, water level rises. Basically, when you go on Google Earth, a lot of what they use is images from these Landsat satellites. So it's really cool because now they have two simultaneously up in space. The other one, which has been really, they thought about it really hard what to name it. The other one is Landsat 8. Go figure. But they're both up there, and they're hoping to launch a couple more so they can get more of a continuous coverage. So I believe every 8 days they update kind of what everything looks like. So it's really cool. It's really cool to see. And it's a lot of fun. If you ever play with Google Earth, say, hey, Landsat, thanks for your help. So it's really neat.
When you said it was the second one that went up there, and then you're like, it's called Landsat 8, I was like, They really do like throwing people off, but it makes more sense when you say it refreshes every 8 days. So
yeah. So it's kind of cool. It was a really neat read, and there was a lot more in there that I didn't put in just because it said a lot of really scientific stuff and other things. I mean, I'm already like knocking on the door of like Snorefest, but I think it's really exciting and kind of fun.
We put it into the chat, the link for the story, so you can check that out. That is from SciTech Daily. NASA wrote it.
SciTech Daily.
Thank you, NASA, for writing your own stuff.
Yes, that's very helpful of
It's
you.
quite convenient. It's 8:37 West Coast. We're going to play one more game of Rocket League, and then we're going to wrap things up a little bit early because I got to get to places. We'll have the takeaways that were pretty okay and clip of the day coming up. Our Billy Thundergun announcement, even though I kind of already told you who won.
Yeah, you just kind of
Coming up.
Oh, I missed.
No!
We're all doing real good. Bredicus Maximus. Okay. Neat.
According to Kalaf, NASA's Twitch channel is pretty dope too. The other day, they were streaming a spacewalk while they installed new solar panels on the International Space Station.
They do that often, actually, which is pretty neat. They on Monday, I believe, they streamed the launch of this, which was pretty cool to watch too. But they have like a 24-hour space station cam on YouTube as well.
Nice.
So it's very cool to see.
I had to laugh because you were like, it was pretty cool. They stream that, the spacewalks, for example, all the time. And you made it sound like Kalaf found an old episode. It's like, oh, I've already seen that one.
Yeah, no,
It was a
from
rerun.
January.
It was on my VCR.
But it's really neat. If you like sciencey stuff, it's definitely worth a follow. And a lot of times too, they'll have they have shows sometimes from people who are obviously like huge science nerds, but they try and be like Twitch clever, and it's just really fun because you're like, over your head. Like, if you don't have a general idea of what they're talking about, they're like, yeah, like cracking up about like using a whole bunch of crazy acronyms, and you're like, I don't know what any of this means.
KJ's already followed off the recommendation.
Nice. Good job, KJ. It's a good follow, quality follow.
Chrissy's already probably gone, but we said goodbye to Chrissy in the chat. Thank you for hanging out with us. Get wrecked.
Get wrecked.
Apparently, Chris is lamenting the loss of sauerkraut at the Costco place.
Oh.
Like Costco
Like-
food court? I don't know what they call it.
The food barn.
What'd you call You said the food and stuff or whatever earlier? When you
The
were trying to
food and-
recall Winco?
Yeah.
The food in bulk?
For the bulk food and whatnot.
The
I believe
bulk
is.
food and whatnot. Yeah, so it's the Costco whatnot.
Woo, that's the wrong way.
Oh, what my big heartbreak for Costco was when they got rid of the chocolate ice cream, so that you can't get a swirl anymore. It's just they have chocolate sauce is all.
Oh.
They replaced it with acai berry, like an acai like frozen yogurt basically, and it was so they could start selling breakfast acai bowls, or however you say it. I'm thinking maybe I'm saying that wrong. Is it acai, whatever it is?
Acai.
And so I
Samosa.
got my first like vanilla ice cream acai bowl mashup or swirl or whatever. I was like, this is so disappointing. But then like their chocolate syrup, like I don't want a sundae, just want chocolate ice cream. It was very sad.
Yeah. Get in the
shot.
goal.
Superphonic
Assistant.
it says food and stuff, a store in Parks and Rec. They sell food and stuff.
And stuff. That's funny. I like when it all connects from people.
Wait, did they also get rid of the Caesar salad during the pandemic?
Yet the pizza was still fine.
I mean, on an earlier edition of Gaming Morning Show, we did find out that like different Costco's have different menu items,
Yeah.
which was kind of a tough realization for old Ryan over here, because we're missing out on some
The
stuff.
same. Yeah, I feel that. I feel you, bro. So I'm confused. Is Aura trying out for the NFL? Like, or is this like a game?
I think both are happening simultaneously. So I actually do think Aura is on a football team over in the UK or wherever, but also is playing some sort of football-related game as well.
It all turns out it's actually just all Madden.
Nice.
Man, this Baklagan guy is great.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Caesar salad. I wish the only problem I have with Caesar salad is I wish it had more vegetables in it. It's delicious, but it's basically lettuce.
Not basically lettuce. It's exactly lettuce. I gotta say for that. That was
And
really cheap.
Caesar dressing is fine. You know, going back to my sauce issues, it's fine.
It
But
depends.
when you have a Caesar salad, if it's just Caesar, especially when you don't have a chicken Caesar salad, it's basically like lettuce and sauce.
And sometimes it's like way too. They put too much on there.
Yeah.
So when they like Red Robin, they drown their. You're like, oh wow, like, you could do shots of it when you're done.
Yeah, or I think that's really great. We're just
That is
confused.
really neat.
So what are you talking about when you say 5 of 10? I need to be 10 of 10.
I think it's just like a rating.
Like, who is rating you, though? Are you rating yourself?
The NFL.
Do you have the
You should
NFL
try
on
to
speed
get
dial?
into the XFL. We'll be back next year.
Oh, did they
The
just go on a
Rock bought it.
hiatus?
Yeah, well, The Rock bought it from Vince McMahon.
So they
Is-
actually did go under again,
Yep,
and then, okay.
pretty much. Because they have a guy that doesn't like his own product selling things. So, but I think The Rock and someone else bought them, and he said they're going to get him up and going again. So we'll see. Maybe the third time's the charm, right?
KJ goes, the only thing I like about Caesar salad is the lettuce. Okay.
Here's a way to save some money, KJ. Just go buy some lettuce. Hey!
And then throw it in the garbage, the old Mike recipe.
No, I
Do you-
like lettuce.
Do you barbecue?
Oh, heck yeah, I'm a
Okay.
barbecue king.
That's another thing you should do. Look at Mike cooking.
Look, it's barbecue O.
I like that. All right, 8:44 West Coast time. It is 11:44 out on the East. 4:44 for those watching over in the UK. We will be back tomorrow. Mike will not be here at all.
I'll be in court.
Sean, I think, is here for just an hour. And with Theo out, I'm going to reach out to a guest host. So hopefully it won't be just me for the final 2 hours. But, Sean's here for 2 hours tomorrow. So it won't be just me for the
Yeah.
final hour. Okay. We told you earlier about 14,280 pancakes at a Guinness World Record in Iowa. We also told you about a mother bear and a cub playing in North Carolina on a playground. And a moment ago, the NASA story from Mike. It is International Poke Day, which is setting the course for K-Laugh's lunch. Strawberry Cream Pie Day, Good Neighbor Day, World Rabies Day, National North Carolina Day, Ask a Stupid Question Day, and National Voter Registration Day. So that's what we've talked about today. We had Dario on from Weird Beluga Studios, and we talked a little bit about the game Clid the Snail, and we found out the art for Clid the Snail was just one person, which is really impressive.
It's just one lizard. That's crazy.
That's Beluga Weird on Twitter if you want to take a look at Dario and the crew over at Clid the Snail and Weird Beluga Studio. All right, Mike, Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews. These are the headlines of the morning as told to us by hashtag video game expert Sean in the first hour. What are the headlines of the day?
Well, in your news, you guys like Hasbro games? Well, guess what? They're also going to be making video games alongside their myriad of toys. The Magic the Gathering maker, Wizards of the Coast, become a full-fledged division of Hasbro in February. The first game that they're going to be working on is a third-person G.I. Joe game currently in development, which is pretty cool. G.I. Joe was my jam as a kid, so I'm pretty excited. I'll pre-order it. Psych. Also, remember when we talked about Universal Studios in Japan? Well, according to them, they're adding a new Donkey Kong themed area, or they're more than doubling the size of their thing. In opening in 2024, Universal Studios Japan in Osaka has Super Nintendo World. They're going to build a Donkey Kong themed area that's going to increase the size of the whole park by about 70%.
Just 70.
just 70. So it's not really an improvement. It's a complete addition. So there's that. And also, you guys like D&D. I know KJ likes D&D. Coming in 2024, there's going to be a new version of Dungeons and Dragons coming out. It is going to be amazing. It's going to coincide with their 50th anniversary. It's going to be officially named D&D 6E. So that's a 6th edition for those not in the know. But yeah, so they just came out with 5E like 3 years ago. So now they're going to come out with another edition of Dungeons and Dragons. So that's pretty neat. Speaking of video games, there's a whole bunch of stuff that came out today. First, we got Ghost Runner for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. We have Away, their survival series for the PlayStations and PC. Lemnis Gate, available for everything. New World, available on the PC. Neo, The World Ends With You on the PC. Harvest Moon, One World on the Xbox One. Go figure. Agatha Christie, Hercule Poirot. The first case is available for all the older generation stuff. Connect Tank, available on the older generation thing, Switch and PC. Knockout Home Fitness on the Switch. In Sound Mind with all the new generation stuff and the PC. Steel Assault on the Switch and PC. Dandy Ace on the Xbone and Switch. Alchemic Cutie on the Xbone. G Darius HD on the Switch. Warp Frontier on the Switch. Anton Ball Deluxe on the Switch. Fantasy Friends Under the Sea on the Switch. Concordia Digital Edition on the PC. And for your most anticipated segment within a segment within a segment, your name of the morning is Unmetal on the Switch and PC.
Wow. You're crushing that segment within a segment within a segment.
I got it!
We just put this out there. Follow us on Twitter, and we have all the Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news available. Just search hashtag Gaming Morning Show or GMS Morning Gaming News. If you want the name of the morning, then just search
Hashtag GMS, name of the morning.
according to Superphonic, just got New World.
Yeah.
And apparently the server queues or something else.
It's brand new, so I wouldn't even try to play it till the weekend.
I did like this cluster, by the way. New World followed by Neo. The World Ends With You followed by Harvest Moon. One world.
Lots of worlds.
So many worlds. So much
We're getting real
worlds.
creative with the naming.
So much world, so much pizza. There you go. Shout out to Pizza Babe. Let's go Kajito for the clip of the day today.
Clip of the day. Clip of the clip of the day. Clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day.
It's hard to say.
Another one?
Toot, toot.
You're having a boy. You're having a boy.
It doesn't go.
Toot toot.
Well, congratulations, John.
Congrats.
Boys.
That's awesome.
I was thrown into the war zone out of the womb.
Oh gosh,
I was born with a controller in my hand.
kind of weird.
I was busting noobs while I was drinking bottles.
Get wrecked, noob. If that's not his first words, I'm gonna be really upset, John.
What was your first word? Dada, what was your first word? Get wrecked,
Get
noob!
wrecked, noob. What? Nothing. Oh gosh. Nice. You shouldn't call your wife names. Gosh.
Honestly, John, I would get popped right out of the... I missed that the first time, Mike. I missed you saying you shouldn't call your wife names. You said popped out of the gulag.
Well, it's just rude. I mean, shouldn't do that.
That's good. That's good. Forgiven John just made a new product line for all of the things for Warzone and babies. So,
Man, the kid's yelling at us in chat.
yeah, I like how you must hit shift and it's like little lowercase a. Actually, actually, town cry. All right. Fun show, Mike. Great job today. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay, chat? What is something you learned from today's show? And we will start with our very own
it took away the name of the place was Winco. And then the secondary part of that was that Winco is named after Washington and then other states. Idaho, Nebraska.
Nope. Nevada.
Colorado.
Nope. Yes.
Oregon.
Yeah, there you go. No Nebraska.
Nevada.
Oh, the cat sabotaged Lady K.
That's not cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lady
Give
K.
that cat a very stern talking to.
Yeah, absolutely. Make sure it never happens again. Looking.
What was your takeaway?
My takeaway is coming up. Let me see.
Great.
Oh, they're in a queue. Whole bunch of people playing New World, and I'm trying to see if anyone's actually in the game.
Pib's on making music.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, sick. Let's do that instead. By the way, Kevy Kev Show, who we tried to raid yesterday, is playing Peach Leaf Pirates, which was our name of the morning yesterday.
Nice.
And Papa Paz is back on, and Papa Paz is in New World right now. So we'll go over and say hi to Pib, but you can check any of those folks out if you would like to. All right. My takeaway that was pretty okay is we need Mike to do Lookit's BBQO and sports talk. And so, anyway, Mike's going to be, I assume you have plans, right? But you were very excited, clearly, to be unaffiliated today. So,
I sure am.
Be sure to follow Mike on Twitter at LookIt'sMyco. I'm sure big things on the horizon from LookIt'sMyco. Chat, thank you so much for being here. We will see you again tomorrow as we do Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. For Mike, for Sean, for Austin, I am Hefty Goof. Thanks for being here. Big thanks again to our guest today, Dario from Weird Beluga Studios. That was a lot of fun to learn. That was another good takeaway that was pretty okay. One person did the art for that whole thing.
What?
So,
all of it.
Yeah,
Everything.
That's Clid the Snail. We'll see you tomorrow. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.